Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the Long Bon Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about Philippines travel update for May. In the Philippines, yeah, man. Philippines travel update for May in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo! What a joy! It's a joy to come back again, my friend. And I tell them, say, those of you here for the first time, you click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can see fresh new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? This country is in lockdown, baby. Just like almost all countries in the world, we're in lockdown, man. And we've been in lockdown for over a year, the longest lockdown in the history of humankind. And we're still in lockdown. So they're trying to loosen up the traveling restrictions and allowing certain people to come in here. And guys, listen to me good. They change the rules almost every week, okay? And when they put out a rule, you know, a new update, IATF or the Bureau of Immigration about how to get here and all of that, you can expect your bottom dollar that within the next 24 to 72 hours, they're going to change it. And that's all I'm telling you, man. Whatever I tell you today is subject to change today. Or tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day. You know, look at it. But that's how they all in the Philippines, right? Huh? Only in the Philippines. That's all it is. Yeah, this is how the Philippines is, you know. And you know, I've learned to adjust to it. I've learned to deal with it. But you know, they're not like the USA when everything's fixed. No, they can change tomorrow here. You know, change on the drop of a dime, drop of a hat. You know. But anyway, so I'm gonna tell you what's going on here in the Philippines. I told you when I had a broadcast with you guys yesterday. I told you a lot of stuff we talked about, and one of the requests was for me to do an update on how to get the RT-PCR test, how you book your quarantine hotel. So I'm gonna run through all that stuff with you today. Some of that stuff. Basically, guys, whenever you want to come to the Philippines and you want to get travel and everything, you have to go on the website, okay? And I'm gonna give you the best. Even the Philippines government does not, and this problem. The Philippines government does not update their web. They can make a change tomorrow, right? But the website won't be updated for maybe another week, 2 weeks, you know, maybe a month, you know. I tell you that. You know, make you want to pull out your head, and I ain't got too many heads. Anyway, but we're gonna go through this, man. But your best bet when you get ready to come to the Philippines, go online. I'm gonna give you the best website that will give you the best and the most, and they keep their website updated. If one change tomorrow or change tonight, update it immediately because they have web development managers. They're on job. That's their full-time job. Whenever there's a change, and guess who it is? Philippine Airlines. And they have to do because that's how they make their money on changing. And they let the people know what you need to do to get on board our airline. And when anytime the Philippines government make a change, they won't update their website. But Philippine Airlines will. Because they need the time. And that's how they make their living. So anyway, I'm gonna go over with these things here, and we're gonna have a nice time today. I talked to you yesterday about I talked to you about the I'm going to get a join button on my website YouTube channel, but that's going to be in June. I'm going to put it off to June. I'm just going to talk to you guys about joining the channel as a membership. I talked to you about the fees involved, and I'm going to have 4 levels. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on this. I'm going to do it in June, starting June 1. I'm gonna have 4 levels. I don't want to rush anything on you, telling you, but you know I got no money ready. I'm gonna get your money ready. Get your money tight, right, long, and strong. It don't cost that much, man, to be a member. Don't you love this show? Wait a minute, hello. What you say, man? I know you love it. Hey, if you don't love it, you like it, right? That's why you keep coming back. But anyway, when I like something, when I love something, when I appreciate something, I show my love. Okay, and that's what you need to do. All right, well, first level is the bronze level. It's gonna be $3 a month. $3 make me holler, man. Can you do that for me, man? $3, okay? Next level gonna be 6. 6, and then you pick up your sticks. Next level gonna be what? Huh? 3, 6, 9. The goose drank wine. Bucket you look back on the streetcar line. The line broke. The bucket got choked, and they all went to heaven in a little rope for clap hands. 3, 6, 9. Okay. And the last number gonna be what? Wait a minute, man. What you say? $2. Come on, man. The higher level will be $20. Okay? Can you do that, man? Huh? Come on, man. Look here. You can save $20 a month. Can you do that? If you can't save $20 a month, you in trouble, buddy. And I need to pray for you. Hey, man, it's reasonable, it's affordable, and you can do it. I can do it. You know, when I was had my favorite guy, man, on the internet, I sent him money, man. You know, I became a member because when you buy into something or someone or some position that you like, man, you become a part of it. Okay, and the blessings that what you bought into is transmitted and transmuted and transmitted back right on down to you. Okay, that's the way life is. That's the way life is. And I always tell you, each one what? Reach one, each one what? Teach one. And we support one another in life. Okay, that's what we do. All right, let's go. I ain't gonna say no more about that. I'm gonna let you know again. We're gonna get ready to do it. I'm gonna tell you, get your money ready. You got a whole 30 days. Get your money ready. You sign up for the membership when they come out, man. And let's support this channel. Okay, because the reason why I hadn't seen y'all in a while, I had to do my gig, man. I had to make some more time. You guys wasn't doing it. I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm just telling the truth. When you don't see me, man, and for days and the days and days, and you know I like coming to you, right? But I got to make some more time. And I do my gig. I do my side gig. You want to keep me on this channel? You want to keep seeing me on a daily basis? Now get the membership up. Do your thing, okay? All right, that's enough of that. All right, so what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about and today it's going to be a little bit different from my normal format because the information is very, very extensive, guys. And I told you, the Philippines government keep changing stuff. The BI, the Bureau of Immigration, keeps changing stuff all the time. The IATF, Interagency Task Force on Infectious Emergency Diseases, they keep changing stuff almost every week. So, and it's a volume of stuff. So what I've done, I got the main stuff out here. But what I'm going to do is we're going to actually go on the websites, okay? And you're going to have to bear with me as I shift from here to the website that I'm referring to, okay? And it takes a little few minutes to set it up on my side, okay? So just bear with me. But let's get focused today. I'm sorry, 1 minute review. Hey, I'm not going to be long to 1 minute review because DJ Junior told me I talk too much on a 1 minute review, so I'm going to make this real quick. Okay, so 1 minute review, what we talked about last time. Hold on, y'all, let me pull it up. Okay, this is what we talked about last time. For those of you that weren't here, we talked about the loss of virginity. Okay, what happens when a woman loses her virginity? What? You know, you think it's just a one-time deal and she's over it? No. Some women never get over that. There's something that they have to live with, and it can become a painful situation depending on how she lost that virginity. Did she give it up, or did somebody take it? That's what happens to these women. It could be your daughter, man. You need to be sympathetic to women and just trying to run up on them, you know, because that's a precious jewel that they have. And if you take somebody forcefully, can you imagine the trauma that they go through on their mind, psychologically, physically, emotionally, mentally? And so loss of virginity is very, very difficult for a woman. And we looked at some things about it. We saw that some of the things about virginity and how some people looked at virginity and all like that. It was a good show. It was quick, but it was very, very good. And so if you don't know about virgins and you know if you're dealing with a virgin, want to get in touch with a virgin, I invite you to learn about them. They're not the type of typical woman that just want to slam, bam, thank you, ma'am, drop the drawers. They're not that kind of woman. They are decent, law-abiding citizens, and they want to be loved. They just don't want to give it up just to be giving it up. Okay, they want somebody to love them and love on them. And if you're not the one, man, don't mess with them. Okay, don't leave them alone. Let them go. Let them flow. Let them find themselves in this life. And you're not the one to take that jewel from them. Most of them, when they hold themselves, they want to give it to the one person, and that's in marriage. And if you ain't intending to marry the person, leave them alone, man. It ain't right. And it sure ain't tight. And it ain't long, and it sure ain't strong. Leave them alone. Let them find their way in life. And don't you steal the joy and precious jewel from them that some other man that deserves from them in marriage. Okay, you're not the married kind. That's okay, man. That's your thing. That's your thing. But don't fool with nobody that wants to be married and is holding out for the marriage. Don't do that. You wrong. Okay, talking about me all you want to. I'm telling you right. Yeah. As long as I tell you right, I have no regrets. I tell you right. You can get mad with me all you want to. So, you think I care? When I tell you right, tight, long, I have no regrets. And I move on. I keep it moving. Let's go. All right. So they want to talk about this right here. Thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day. Let's go. It's right here. Philippine travel advisory. Okay? Yeah, that's right. There's a big travel advisory. This is like the third one for the month, y'all. I'm telling you, man. They keep changing. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Every time they put out a travel advisory or something change, the next few days, now watch, they put this out yesterday, right? I'm sure you, they put this travel advisory out yesterday. And probably, I give it 24, 72, whatever. A few more days, they're going to be changing. That's what they do, you know? So sometimes I get frustrated in bringing you the information because realizing also that in the next few days, it might just change, okay? So anyway, I got to bring it to you and don't get, y'all, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man. Y'all keep getting mad with me because I brought you this. I bring you the information niggas put out on the internet. That's all I do. I don't make the rules, y'all. So don't get mad at me, please. Please, man. Please, sir. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. Okay? I don't work for the Philippines government. Okay? And I don't make the rules. So don't get mad at BobbieD. Please. Please, ma'am. Please, sir. Don't get mad at me. All right, let's go. All right, so we're gonna get the focus. No hocus pocus, just focus, focus. No hocus pocus, just focus. Let's focus. All right, I got one focus sheet for you today because as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be going to the various websites once I show you the focus, and then we will just go to the websites. I just got one focus sheet today. Are you with me? Does that make sense? One focus sheet with all my focus points on it, and once I go to one focus. The first focus, then we'll go to the website. So I would actually want to, it's better for me to show you better than I can throw you, okay? I want to show you. A lot of people learn better by seeing and rather than hearing. So I'm going to show you, okay? And it's a lot of information. But when I get to my last point on this presentation today, that is the website that you guys need to commit to memory or write it down or replay this broadcast again. Because and also guys, when I do the description of this video, all the links I'm referring to you today will be in the description section of this video for your leisure, for your convenience, so that you can go in. There'll be clickable links, okay? So you now have the title of the link, and you just click on it, and boom, you're right there, okay? So you don't have to worry about writing. I'm gonna write this down. It's gonna be all the links, and it's gonna take me a little bit to do the description because when I get through the video, that's when I do the description and start writing it up. So give me a minute to do all that, but it'll be in there, okay? You with me, man? Okay, you good? You good? We good? I know we good, man. Let's go. All right. So look at the thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day. We showed you that. Let's look at the hocus pocus. No hocus pocus, just focus for the day. Let's go. All right. So we're gonna look at this right here. This I'm gonna big this up, man. It's too small. All right, we're gonna look at this right here. Our focus number, we got 4 of them for you today. The first one we're gonna look at Philippines Bureau of Immigration Travel Advisory from May. Now this is May, but it's like the third time in May that they have changed the travel advisory. Okay, so I tell you, it's very. If you're living in the Philippines, you're in the travel industry, you're keeping up with travel this, travel that. You got to be on your P's and Q's because the Philippines government does not make it easy for you to keep up with the stuff they put down. They'll say one thing one day, and 2 days later, boom, change it. You know, so it's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard out here for a pimp. No, I'm sorry. I got the wrong thing. Anyway, number 2, pre-registration. We're gonna look at pre-registration for the RT-PCR test in Manila, and that's a link right there. And we're gonna look at number 3. We're gonna look at Mactan Cebu Airport passenger guidelines. Yeah, because a lot of you guys want to come to Mactan, man. Want to come to Cebu. You know, I'm in Cebu, and Cebu is a nice place to go, man. Don't let nobody fool you, okay? Cebu is a nice place to go. They talk about being that way. Cebu. Don't believe that crap, man. Cebu is a nice place to go. Okay? You wanna have a nice time, you wanna live a sweet life in the Philippines, go to Cebu. You wanna live that rough and tough rumble life, Philippines and in the United States of doggone America, go there. But Manila, if you want to go to Manila, you can have a rough and tumble life. And it's Manila. Have you ever been to New York City, Harlem area, Manhattan? That's what Manila is to me. That's my personal opinion. Some of you say, but you ain't right, man. You right to say about Manila. Because that's my personal opinion. I have a right to my personal opinion, right? So do you. This is my opinion. Doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it wrong. It doesn't make it right. It just makes it what it is. My personal opinion. And I don't like Manila. I've been there several times. I don't stay there long. But I get what I got to get done, and I'm out. Because it reminds me of New York City, Manhattan, Harlem area, and it's rough, man. And so I stay out of Manila as much as I can. Anyway, the last one I'm going to look at is number 4, a guide on arrival. Now listen to me good on this, guys. That is the one that you want to pay very, very strict and close attention to, because as I go through this last guide or website that I show you will be encompassing the other 3. In other words, the last one I show you has a little bit of every one of the prior ones that I will show you. 1, 2, and 3 will usually be combined in the 4, because what I told you earlier as we started this broadcast is that the Philippine Airlines has the most up-to-date and concise guide on how to get into the Philippines, what the requirements are, RT-PCR testing requirements, where to go to, how the websites to go, how to fill out the form, all of that. They have the most comprehensive guide in the Philippines. So that's the last one we'll show you. And again, I will put the links in the video, in the description of this video, once I've done the description for the video, once this broadcast concludes. Are you with me, GP? Let's go. All right, number 1 is what? What's number 1, BobbieD? Number 1 says Philippines, be out travel about for May. Okay, let's pull that up. Okay, hold on. I think I got a video. I did a small video on that. So I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Give me a minute, okay? I'm pull up for you. Give me a minute. I meant it. Just 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. Thank you. All right, here we go. This is a small video, and I'm gonna talk about it a little bit after we come back. Okay, let's go. All right, guys. This is the Bureau of Immigration's Facebook page on Facebook, and this is where they give their travel advisories. This is about the second or third travel advisory for the month. This one was put in on Tuesday, May 11th at 10:57 a.m. So as you can see, they update these things constantly. So I'm gonna go over with you really quick, so that you know what's going on, what you require for you when you get off the plane, you come to the Philippines, and you get off the truck, go to the Immigration Bureau. All arriving travelers shall undergo a 14-day quarantine period. Okay, so the first 10 days of which shall be observed in the quarantine facility. Okay. All right, with the remainder to be completed under home quarantine. Okay, so what does that mean for you? That means that you're going to undergo a 14-day quarantine period. First 10 days will be in a quarantine facility. The last 4 days of your quarantine period will be under home quarantine, whatever destination you're going to, and you'll be monitored by the local government of that unit. Excuse me. You'll be monitored by the local government of that unit, or LGU. Number 1, please be guided by the following advice guidelines. All arriving foreign passengers except for 90 visa holders. And 90 visa holders, guys, are like ambassadors, government people that Philippines recognize from other governments. All right. All arriving foreign passengers except for 90 visa holders shall present a pre-booked accommodation. This is important. Pre-booked accommodation. We're going to go over this later. How you get the pre-booked accommodation, what you need to do to get that done. Okay, a pre-booked accommodation for at least 10 nights in an accredited quarantine hotel facility. It has to be an accredited, not any hotel you choose. It has to be on the accreditation list. Okay. When you go to the counter for check-in, you'll need to provide that to the immigration officials. Foreign nationals who fail to present a pre-booked accommodation shall be denied entry and shall be boarded immediately for the next available flight. You got that? do not have your pre-book quarantine accommodations documentation, you're going to be sent right back. Okay. The initial check performed by the immigration authorities shall not in any way interfere with the Department of Transportation exclusive jurisdiction over final validation. Anyway, that's a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo. Don't worry about that. The main thing you need to worry about is number one, you have EGDI for pre-book quarantine hotel facility before you come to the Philippines, before you get off the plane, before you see immigration. Okay, and for 10 nights. All right, and what's going to happen is you're going to be staying in that quarantine facility. They're going to monitor you, and after your 10 days or 10 nights in that facility, you go to your local destination, wherever you're going. Your government there will monitor you for the balance of your four quarantine days. Okay, so that's what's going to happen with it. Number two, all foreign nationals who were cleared for entry shall subsequently be found to have presented a counterfeit. But shall subsequently be found to have presented a counterfeit fraudulent pre-book accommodation in an accredited quarantine facility, hotel quarantine facility by the Department of Tourism shall be referred to the Bureau of Immigration. Okay. So if you come in here with some pre-book, fake stuff, you're gonna get reported, and you're gonna be deported. You're gonna be deported back to your country of your home destination. Okay. That's basically the updates for the advisory for travel. And we're going to talk about the booking and the pre-booking of the hotel quarantine facilities, how you go about that, and what's required. Okay, let's go. All right, guys. So basically, I just gave you a real quick rundown of the advisory for May. That is the third advisory, and things change constantly. I would recommend each of you that are interested in trying to keep up a track of what's going on here in the Philippines as far as travel is to go to the Facebook page page for the BI, which is the Philippines Bureau of Immigration. Okay, and I'll have a link to the description, a link for that Facebook page in the description of this video as well. And that's why I go several times a week to figure out what the heck's what have they changed now. So you'll get used to going there, but it's really easy. Just go look it up, and that's where most people go to find out information. You can also go to the Philippines Bureau of Immigration website, but the Facebook page is more up to date than even, like I told you, the government website. They take a while to update anything over in the Philippines. I don't know what it is, man, but I don't know if they don't have full-time web developers or web management people. I don't know what it is, but anytime they make a change, it's best to go to the Facebook fan page or Facebook page for the Philippines Bureau of Immigration. That will have the latest integration. And then sometimes that one, they make a change one day, they won't update that page till the next day. But the page is the best place to find out about Bureau of Immigration travel changes to the Philippines. Are you with me, GP? That makes sense? Let's go. All right, number two is what? What's number two, BobbieD? You know, we talk all that smack, man. What's number two? Okay, man, chill, man. I got you. I got to go back up there and find it out. Hold up. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I had to go all the way down. I got to go back all the way up. Hold on. Okay. Number two is what? Pre-registrations for RT-PCR tests in Manila. Okay, and that's the link right there. But again, all links will be in the description of the video. So what I'm gonna do now, I got to go and share my screen with you. So give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me one quick minute. I already got it pulled up. That link that you see at the bottom there on number two, I have it pulled up on a tab, so I got to share my screen. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Give me just a minute. Here we go. Let's see. Share screen. Share screen. Okay, now window. 1 second, guys. Yeah. Okay. Share screen. Okay, and I go here. Okay, I'm going to check with Lisa D to see if you're seeing this. No, that's not the right one. I got to check with Lisa D and make sure. Lisa D. Give me just a second, guys. Just a second. because I don't have any feedback to see if you're seeing what I see. So give me one moment. Click on that. I need you to see. Can you look at your phone and tell me if you're seeing you're seeing the screen I'm trying to share? I don't have a way to affirm that. Okay, if you would please, ma'am.
Yeah, you can.
Am I sharing? Are you seeing it? Can you see this right here? What I'm saying? Pre-registration. You see that? Okay, give me a minute, guys. I'm trying to get to share the screen with you. Okay. That's what I'm trying to share right there. Do you see that? On your phone, look on your phone.
No.
You don't see it? Hold on. I got share screen. Now do you see it? Yeah, it says stream out of sharing window. You should be able to see that now. Okay, guys. This is the pre-registration. Okay. The link that I have, I'll have a link in the description for this. Huh? Didn't show up. Hold on. It says sharing, Lisa D. You sure?
You should hide that one.
No.
Hide that one.
Hi, which one? Which one?
Go to StreamYard. That one, hide that.
Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. So let me give you the screen right now. This is the screen I want to share with you. You see it now, Lisa? You see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I deleted that one. Yes.
Do you see the screen that says, say yes, ma'am, yes, sir, whatever?
Mine is delayed.
Do you? Okay, tell me what you see on your screen, Lisa.
The pre-registration.
Okay, guys. So apparently I'm showing it now. It took me a while to confirm that with Lisa D. I apologize for the delay. All right. So when you click this first link, guys, you're going to see pre-registration for RT-PCR test in Manila. Okay. So this is you're coming to Manila, and most of you will be coming to Manila or Cebu. That's why I got these two. Okay. And this is on the Philippines Airlines website. I told you they have the most latest and greatest registration information on how to get to the Philippines forms that you need. Okay. So I'll have a link in the description as well. It says starting May 8th, 2021 and onwards, travelers arriving in the Philippines shall undergo 14 days of quarantine, 10 days, etc., etc., etc. We already talked about that. So what you want to do is, as you fill down this form here, it's got your fill-in stuff. Number one, it's going to say, are you an OFW? You tell it no if you're not an OFW. Then it's going to ask you to fill in your information, and then it'll click you next. And then when you click next, it's going to give you your options for the testing, the book it. You have your credit card, all that kind of stuff. You have the debit card, credit card, whatever, your way of paying. You have to pre-book it and you have to prepay for it, okay? That's how you schedule your PCR test. You'll have to have that paper, and then you'll have to print out your documentation that you were scheduled for the test. You print that out on your printer. If you don't have a printer, find somebody got a printer and print it out. You'll need to bring that documentation showing proof that you've already have a pre-registered RT-PCR test scheduled, okay? Because you're going to take that test during your 10-day period in the quarantine hotel. So usually on the 7th day is that when you take your RT-PCR test, okay? Are you with me so far? Again, this will be a link in the description. So it's very simple. All you do is fill out this information. It's going to ask you from the beginning. If you're in the OFW, it's going to say yes. Then you just submit it. So it's easy if you're an OFW. But if you're a non-OFW, say no. And because of that, that means you're an international, a foreign national. You fill out this required information, and you click the next button. Then you find your information when testing, where you go, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, how you pay, all that stuff. Now, when you do your testing, guys, the RT-PCR test pricing is usually about 4,000 pesos. Sometimes it's a little bit less. You can find a little bit less. The Red Cross is a little bit cheaper. You can actually contact the Red Cross, and I will put a link. And I did a video. I think I did a live stream before with the Red Cross information there. How you can go online and click it and get that information. I'll have that in the description of this video as well. All right, I'm gonna click stop. Let me see. Okay, so on let's click stop sharing. Okay, and I'll go back to StreamYard. All right, Are you with me, GP? You back? We back? Are we good, man? We good. All right. So that was the first one. And that was how you do your RT-PCR testing. You have to have that in hand when you go to the Bureau of after you come on, you go into the Philippines, right? You get on your plane, la 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 la. So when you get off that plane, they're gonna send you to be immigration, right? Bureau of Immigration. They check you out at the counter. They're gonna say, sir, where is your RT-PCR pre-book testing information? You say, here it is right here. That's you just show me you got your certificate, you got your paperwork. That's all you need to do. You have to have that before 10. That's the way you fill it out. If you have any trouble doing or finding that online, whatever, check with me. I'll get you hooked up. Okay. All right. Number 2 is what? This is the pre-registration. I'm sorry, we already did number 2. Number 3. This is an easy one. This is for Mactan Cebu Airport passenger guidelines. For those of you that are coming to Cebu, you want to go to Mactan Cebu Airport online. Just type that in Google it, Mactan Cebu Airport. Click on it and it'll open up. And once you click on it again, you'll see the guidelines for passenger arrival to Cebu, which will be international and domestic. So you'll be coming from the USA. So you will choose the international, not domestic, okay? Or you'll be coming from whatever foreign country, you choose international. So I'm gonna try to pull that up as well. That website, that link that right there, I'm gonna try to pull it up on another screen and share the screen with you so you'll see exactly what it is, okay? All right, give me just a minute and I'll click on share screen and see. Share screen again and choose the screen I want to share. Got one right there. And I hope you see the screen. Lisa D. Lisa D. Ah, God. Hold on, guys. Lisa D. Okay, wait, my window.
Did you hide it until you hide it?
No. Did you see? I'm showing another one, Lisa. Give me a minute. I'm showing another screen. I'm showing another screen, dude. I want to see if you. Okay, give me a minute. I'm gonna cancel this. All right, hold on, guys. Gotta hide the screen.
Hide that one.
Okay, now I'm gonna click on share. Share screen. Share screen. Okay, now you should be able to see this. I hope. D, can you see it? All right. So anyway, guys, when you click on the screen, you will get this right here. And it'll say, passengers bound for MCIA are advised to read. Are you seeing? You can't see. Okay, you can't see. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, put that right there. Share. Now you should see. Can you see it now, Lisa?
No.
You don't see it?
I think you do. That's it.
All right, you see it now? Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see, Lisa D. Read it.
I saw it.
Gosh.
Let's show up.
Okay. All right, guys. So what you see is it says passenger advisory. Okay. So what you do is click on no more. It says passengers bound for MCIA, which is the Mactan Cebu International Airport. I advise to read COVID-19 arrival protocols. So you click on that. No more. Okay, so when you click on no more, you're going to get this screen right here. It says guidelines for domestic and international passengers arriving via Mactan Cebu International Airport. This is domestic, okay? And then click on for international. So most of you guys are going to be international. So you click on international, okay? Now, once you click on that, you're going to see the pre-departure reminders. Pursuant to the Interactive Agency, it tells you what all the latest and greatest information you need to know. And it says before arrival. Okay, before your scheduled arrival, these are the things you need to do. Before your scheduled arrival at MCIA and during check-in, ensure the following. For all type passengers, complete the MCIA passenger, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, okay? And then there's a form. If you want a COVID test, click on that. And it'll show you information to get your COVID test, pre-testing, all that. You do all of this stuff, guys, before you get here, not when you get here, before you come here, before, okay? See, it just gives you information. You have to fill out your personal information to get your RT-PCR test here. This is another way to get the test. If you're coming through mock time, do it that way. Okay? And it tells you if you want hotels, you have to book. Remember, we told you have to book a 10-day or 10-night quarantine hotel facility, and it has to be and as you see right there, it says a list of what? Accredited hotels. Okay. Adherence to the mandatory RT-PCR swab testing is on the 5th day. Actually, it's not on the 5th day now. That's not. It's actually the 7th day. That's just a little bit slow in updating their stuff. They will give you a test on your 7th day. Okay, at the quarantine facility. For non-OFW Filipinos and foreign nationals, the following required arrangement is shouldered by the passenger. These are stuff you got to pay. A 7-day. Minimum 7. Now it's not 7 days anymore, guys. That's old. It's 10 days, 10 nights rather. 10-day booking hotel accommodation confirmations, accredited hotels. And it says click here for the accredited hotels. Okay. So if you would click there, you'd see all the listings of the hotels. I don't want to get too detailed in this because it takes time, and you will need to spend the time, take the time, make the time, shake the time. Do it. I can't do everything for you, but I can show you how to do it, and I'm showing you how to get it done. If you need more help and you're trying to get your trip scheduled or whatever, when they open it up for you to come here, contact me, or and I'll get you straightened out, or find someone in your area that can help you with this as well. So once you want to find a list of accredited hotels, just click on that, and it has a big list right there. Several pages. It's so small though, but you can make it bigger by doing that right there. Okay. And so I'm gonna come back out, and we're back here. It said when you arrive. Okay, this is when you arrive at the airport. Number 1, flight and procedures. Prior to arrival, fill out the following forms distributed by the airline crew. When you're in the airline, when you're in the plane, they're going to give you a health declaration form. They're going to give you an immigration arrival card. Number 2, arrival briefing. Upon arrival, after you get here, they're going to have you undergo a required briefing by the Bureau of Quarantine, or BOQ. Number 3, validation. Once your briefing is done, you'll proceed to the validation counter and present the following: your barcode travel reference number, your passport, your boarding pass, your health declaration form. Okay, you'll get that barcode travel reference number from the airlines. Okay, all right. Keep the printed barcode until the date of your scheduled swab test. You'll need that as well. Number 4, thermal scanning. Proceed to the thermal scanning. They'll have us thermally scan your body to see if you have temperature or whatever. Immigration clearance. Then you proceed to immigration counter. Then you submit your arrival card and all the documentation they request from you. You give it to them to make sure it's valid. They make sure it's not counterfeit. At the end of revival, we claim hold. Okay, so I'm not gonna go through all of this stuff, man, because it's a lot of stuff. Okay. If you want to know how to prepay everything for your swab test, all you got to do, they tell you the bank transfer deposits, all the names of the banks, the SWIFT codes you need. The SWIFT, you know what the SWIFT code is like. It's a code that transfers international code for accounting for your bank here. You can go to remittance center. The other methods, they got a lot of ways you can pay for your testing. You know, because a lot of you guys don't like to do your credit card online. These are your different ways you can get it done right here. Okay. All right. It says once your payment is done, fill out the prime care prepayment form, etc., 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 etc. All right. So that's how you would do it if you're coming through mock time. Guys, I'm gonna stop this right now. I'm gonna go back to, okay, so I hope you can see me right now. I gotta make a quick, I got to go, man. I gotta make a quick pit stop. Sorry, man. I did too much time. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm coming back. And we got one more to go. And we're gonna ride the train. You with me, GP? Hey, you know how I do. When nature calls, you got to go. I'm sorry, man. All right, guys, I'm back. Whew, I make a quick pit stop. Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all know how it is. All right, so where were we? We're on number yeah, we just did number 3. We're number 4. Now this is the one, guys. You want to pay close attention to this because you can actually forego the first 3 we just went on, because this guide number 4, it encompasses everything you need to know. This is the Philippine Airline Guide on arrival and quarantine in the Philippines, and it's the most up-to-date guide on the internet. I'll tell you again, they update their website faster and quicker than the Philippines government. So whenever you want to know about arrival and quarantine procedures in the Philippines, go to the Philippines Airline Guide on Arrival and Quarantine Procedures. This is the link that you see there under number 4. I have it there, and again, I'll have it in the description once I do the description for this video. So let's go back, do another share. I'm going to take this off the screen right now, and then I'm going to do a share screen right here. Okay, click that, share screen again, and I'm going to do share screen again. And now, let's see, share screen. Go to the tab I want to share, and Lisa D can tell me if they see it. Share. Okay, you should be able to. You should be able to see that screen. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you see right here, guys, we have the Philippine Airline Guide on Arrival and Quarantine Procedures right there. See that right there? All right. This is the most comprehensive guide that you will find as far as arrival and quarantine procedures getting into the Philippines. Okay. As you can see here, guys, the last update was May 8th. Okay. It is now May 12th. So this is very, very up to date. May 8th was last Saturday. And if you check the Philippine government, the Bureau of Immigration, or you check the Bureau of Quarantine, their stuff's not updated yet. Okay, it may be another week, 2 weeks. I don't know where they get there, but this is the most comprehensive place you want to go. So you want to when I put the links in the description, you want to get that link on your computer or on your cell phone and bookmark it, because you'll be coming to that often. Okay. All right. It says, due to the evolving COVID-19 situation, Philippine Airlines government and the Philippine government have issued precautionary measures, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All right, we're not to go through all that. All right, to ensure everyone's health and safety, okay, mandatory wearing a mask, okay. All right, this is what I want to look right here, okay. It says eligible passengers for travel to the Philippines, okay. And right below that has frequently asked questions. So guys, I want to suggest to you that if you have questions, that you go to the FAQs, frequently asked questions, first. Okay, let's see if we can pull that up here. So some of the questions that they will answer for you are, why should I take the swab test upon my arrival in the Philippines? Are children required to take the swab test? I am already vaccinated. Do I still need to undergo testing and quarantine? How do I pay for the swab test? What can I do at my assigned hotel? These are the questions, and there's a lot of questions that you can get answers right quick and right now. Okay. And if y'all want me to go over some of those questions, answer some of those questions for you, I can, but I want to finish this first. All right. So it shows you the frequently asked question. Then it tells you, if you look at the left, on the left-hand side, right below frequently asked questions, it says arriving in Manila. Okay. To the right of that, it says arriving in Cebu. And to the right of that, it says arriving in Clark. So now you see why I said this particular website encompasses all the other stuff we talked about all in one. This will save you a whole lot of time. Some of you will be coming in here to the Philippines in Manila. Some of you will be coming here directly in Cebu. And some of you will be coming in directly in Clark Clark Airport. So if you're coming in Manila, you go here, arrival guide for non-OFWs and non-Filipino nationals starting May 8th. That's you if you're a foreign national. So you click on that link, and it tells you the latest and greatest arrival information that you need to know. Right here, it says before you fly in during check-in. 1, as the 3 days prior to your departure, register the accomplished Okay, that's for Philippine Airlines. But anyway, you would, if you're not traveling Philippine Airlines, you would go to whatever airline you're traveling to and register 3 days before. Okay, so you have to adjust it for whatever airline you're traveling to. And guys, let me just say this for a second. I normally tell you to travel Korean airline, but right now during the period of pandemic, Philippine Airline is going to be your best bet when they open it up. They're the ones that do the least cancellations, and they're the ones that are most reliable right now for getting you here to the Philippines. When it's your time to come, I would recommend, and I don't normally recommend to travel. They used to be terrible one while, but they've gotten better, Philippine Airlines. And right now, they are the most reliable airlines as far as getting you to and fro the Philippines without a lot of ado and without a lot of cancellations. And so I would recommend, if you want to, for your consideration, if you when they open it up for foreign people to come into the Philippines, that you will probably want to book with Philippine Airlines, because right now, guys, they're the most reliable ones out there. Okay, all right. So it gives you a whole lot of instructions. I don't want to go through this. Is not a 3-hour, 4-hour, 5-hour show. If I went through all of this stuff, that's how long it would be. But you at your leisure, at your time of convenience. You guys got time. You got time to study this stuff and get yourself ready. You have to have all of this stuff that got during the flight. What do you do? Accomplish the health declaration form. Remember the stuff we just talked about? All of this stuff is here as well. When you arrive, what do you do? At the quarantine hotel, they got steps. What do you do? Okay. And going home, what do you do? All of this stuff is here, and it's written and documented very, 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 very in good shape, good form, easy reading, and it's in simple, very understandable language. It's not the legal beagle stuff. Everything is simple, plain as day. Arrival guide for OFW starting May 8th. Okay, that's if you're for overseas foreign work. Arrival guide for non-overseas foreign workers. Arrival guide for OFWs. All of that stuff right there. And arriving in Cebu, arrival guide. Okay, right there tells you what to do there before you arrive, during check-in. All of this stuff is very detailed and is very encompassing, so you'll know exactly what you'll need to do. And once you go through these things and you still have questions, go to the frequently asked questions section. If it still doesn't understand or answer your questions or concerns you have, then you want to contact the airlines directly. If you still can't get any information that way, you contact me or people, and I'll try to help you the best way I can. All right, so let's get out of this, guys. I'm gonna stop the sharing right now. Hopefully you saw that, and stop sharing. Give me a minute. Let's see. Get back here. Okay, so we good, y'all. All right, so I went through a whole lot of stuff with you, man, but it's not that. I mean, it may look a little bit difficult or technical, but it's not really. It's just some simple steps you got to go through. And most of the time, guys, the airlines will help you. Okay, they will help you. Why? Because they want your money, That's why Philippine Airlines had that detailed guide. Okay, they want you to come, because that's how they make their living. And so, if you have any questions, any doubts, and concerns whatsoever, contact you. If you got your ticket, you book your ticket, contact your airlines. Okay, and say, look, I've been looking all over the website. I don't know what I'm going to do. Can you tell me? Ask them the question, and they will answer your question. That's their job, and they do their job because they need you and you need them, right? And that's right. Let's go. All right, that's it, man. That's all I got for you. I will, again, all the links we talked about today will be in the description of this video. So when we clickable links, you can click on it and it'll take you wherever you want to go. If you've gone through the links and you try to figure out what you still can't figure out, contact your airline. If you contact your airline and they still can't give you an answer, contact me. I will get you an answer, or I will point you in the right direction. Are you with me, GP? Let's go. All right, but that's it, man. That's all I got for you on that. Right now we're gonna ride the train. Lisa D's here today. She washing clothes, and y'all continue to pray for her and her family. They just came back from a funeral a few days ago. They laid to rest Lola, our grandmother, and it's a blessed funeral. I'm going to share some videos with you show you Lola in her happier days. Whenever I'm trying to get her to get them off the phone, she slowed up with that. But anyway, I'm gonna bring a video so you can see how sweet person she was. She was a sweet woman. I told you last time I saw Lola, man, she was doing a two-step. She was trying to dance. I tell you, she was a happy person. Anyway, so that's done as well. So let's go ahead now. Ride the train. Y'all ready? People get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Or need it love. Who said it? Said sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready to ride the train, man? Are you ready for the roll call, man? You ready? Are you ready for the roll call? I'm ready, man. Let's go. We ready to find out who's roughing up, toughing up, buffed up and up to be the first man in his house. Who that say they gonna beat them? Saying, I need to know. I wants to know. I got to know who that is. Say they gonna beat them. Saying, yeah. Who the number one honcho? Say they gonna be the number one honcho up in this place today. I need to know, man. Inquiring mind wants to know. Who that be? Who that be? Say they gonna beat them. Say, let's go. I'm gonna do it now. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Y'all ready to ride the train, man? We're gonna ride the train till the wheels fall off the track. Let's go. I got to find out who that is. Say they gonna beat them. Say who number one honcho in this his house. Who that? Who that say they gonna beat them? Let's go. I'm gonna get out here and find out who that is. It might better be JM. It might be JM. We're gonna be JM. JM, did you make it today? Let's go. Who that is? Come on. I'm gonna get out here. Hold on. See, y'all don't mess with me today. Yeah, Rhythm Goes. What's up, man? You all right, man? He made it, y'all. Rhythm Goes. James did the thing right. Tight, Lawrence. What's up, brother? What's up? You all right, man? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Wouldn't want to be. Hey, man, so good to see you, James. Hey, man, this is my buddy from Chi-Town, Windy City. He out there in Chi-Town, got his own business, man. He got a tutorial business. He tutors people in English online. Got online business. And he got a lady out, his fiance, Irene. He's trying to get back to Irene for over a year. He ain't seen her over a year. You know, so trying to get back to his lady, man. I understand how it is, James. And you know, the Philippines government is playing tricks on people. They're playing with people's mind, man, and emotion. And one thing I don't like people to do is play with my emotion, man. Don't play. You can play with a lot of stuff. Okay, Peanut out here. What's up, BT? You all right? You good? Okay, she had crazy now. Look out! All right, but one thing I don't like people to do, man, play with my Monte and don't play with my emotion. Cause if you play with my Monte, I'm gonna go off on you. Don't God say don't play with my emotion. But yeah, they doing that, man. They keeping up in this. You keeping you guys in suspense. One, you think they like last week? They say, all foreigners come out down there, and then listed the visa types, right? The next day, 2 days later, we have a memo of clarification. Anyway, so they're playing, man. So you got to be strong, man. That's hard, man. When you want to see somebody so bad, you see them on the internet, but it's not like reaching out and touch them, hold them close enough to person. You know right? Nah, ain't nothing like seeing your lady up and close and person, and you can put your arms around her and wrap her and feel that warm body, man, and make it feel so good inside. Hey, man, but yeah, you're gonna get there, man. You gotta be strong, man. You say, hello, Jay. What's up, Jay? Hey, y'all give me the prop, man. He's number one honcho, man. He got the right man. He got the right mentality, man. He made it. He wasn't playing. He said, look here. I see my chance to hit it number one spot. I got it. And he was playing. Let's go. Congrats to you, Jay. Round train out in this one night. Who I got? I got in the house. Woo. What's up, Gunner, man? He said, hello, BobbieD. What's up, Murphy?
Number 2 is gone.
Number 2.
Excuse, I got a big bumps on my
Lisa
forehead.
Let me explain. She got. Look, show me arm, Lisa D.
No.
She got broke out, y'all. I don't know where she came. She came some kind of allergy or whatever. She got off all over her arm. She came back all messed up from the trip. She got a big bump. Her head swole up.
You can see.
You can see. Put up. Anyway, she got bumps all over her arm, and she had to go to the doctor yesterday, and he gave her some medication. Anyway, she went to the doctor. They gave her some medication. She put some ointment on it, and then they had to give her some. She said the antibacterial. She got antibacterial medication.
Steroid?
Whatever, Lisa. Every time I
Okay. I miss you guys. Who's number 2?
Gunny. Anyway, so good to see you, man. Gunny, you made it number 2, man. But you know what, man? Lisa G got something she want to say to you. Go on, say it, Lisa. I know
Congrats, Gunny, you're number 2. Yeah, number 2 just won 2.
Lisa, you ain't supposed to do it like that. What's wrong with you?
What?
You know, you got to do it rough and tough. I don't play that. No, that's like you congratulating him on being number 2. Don't do that, Lisa D.
Congrats, because he's number 2 and then he never did number 1.
No, sorry, Murphy, man. We're going to do a double for you today. Double for your trouble. Lisa D, this is how you do it, okay? I'm going to show you how to do it. Murphy Hayes, I'm so glad to see you today, my brother. I'm another month. But guess what, man? I'll have to tell you something. No, I can tell you, man. Number 2. Just walked in. Sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. But she didn't do it right. Had to do it though. Let's go, right train, Bobby. Hey, let me say this to my lady. I want to introduce you. I'm sorry, I forgot. She all messed up. I want to introduce you to a young lady that I've known for several years now. She's been a very special part of my life. And every time I think about her, I get sort of emotionally destroyed. Because I love you. I don't want to cry. You got a tissue over there, didn't you?
It's swollen.
Okay, please. Nobody want to hear about your...
Did you see my face, guys?
Nobody want to hear about...
You know what? I drink a lot of tuban and I hit my forehead on the wall.
Okay, I forgot what I was saying now. She keep interrupting. Ladies and gentlemen, the tuba queen. Da 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 da. Hail to the queen.
To the king.
All right, thank you so much. All right, and don't talk about your bumps again. I don't want to hear nothing about that. They don't see your bumps. They see your big head. That big bump right there. You got bumps all over arm and the back. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, one night. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes.
Murphy Hayes. Hello, family. Blue Ranches. Blue Ranches?
Blue Ranches.
Blue Ranches and Angels. What's up, everybody? All my Blue Ranches in the house say, all my Angels in the house say, hey, what's up? So good to see you, Gunny. Riding train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. King off.
Monkey Ranch, why you're number 3?
Because he know better to be number 2. He know better.
He don't want to get cracked.
He know better to be number 2 because he don't like to be number 2. Because when you get number 2, he got number 2. Let's go. He said, great job, Murphy. He went number 2. He get Murphy. He cracking on Murphy. He said, great job of being number 2, Murphy. And then he said, now Lisa D can crack on you. See, Lisa D tried to be nice to Gunny. I said, tell Gunny what you're supposed to do. He said,
scared of gun.
Gunny, congrats. Why you do that
scared of gun.
I'm scared of the gun. Get out of here. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, who we got?
Murphy Hayes.
What's up, Murphy? He said, hello, King Arthur. How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
King Arthur, congrats. Reading Ghost to being number 1. Congrats.
Hey, James did that thing, man. I ain't seen James number 1 in a long time. So, you know why he's not number 1 a lot? Because he has to do work. What time? Is it nighttime out there? I don't know. Yes, daytime. See, most of his clients, y'all, he does teach English. Most of his clients are online, but guess what? Where these clients are located? On the eastern side. Chinese, Japanese, all these people out here, they want to know the English. So he has to work nights. He has to stay up nights. And then when he moves to the Philippines, then he'll be staying up days because he'll be on a regular time zone that everybody, all the students are on. See? So that's going to work out for him. Awesome. Let's go round train, Bobby Lizzie. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. What's up, Rain Man? Rain Man in the house.
Rain Man.
Woo!
Let's go. He said, Sir Murphy, you done stepped in now. Queen Angel gonna be all over you. Queen Angel let him fly today, man.
I didn't have a lot of energy. You know what? You know it.
I don't let nobody slide on number 2. Okay.
When
Now,
I feel better.
every now and then I let somebody slide. Most time I get them good. Let's go. He
Like,
said, what Terry Brown said, Murphy, you done it? Okay, yeah. Let's go. Round Chain Bobby Lizzy, One Nation.
Marvin Ace, congrats. Rating goes for
Number
being
one.
number one.
He did it, man. Jay wasn't playing today. He wasn't playing to talk. Let's go. Round Chain Bobby Lizzy, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, hello lab train riders for Bobby and Queen. Angel Lisa D got a big bump on her forehead.
He didn't say that. Lisa, can you read it right, please?
I did.
She's sort of self-conscious about her bumps on her body. Let's go. Round Chain Bobby Lizzy, who we got? King Arthur, Lizzy, I have to get you before you get me.
That's why you're number 3.
And you know she after Monkey Ranch. She don't be playing Monkey Ranch at all. She's like, where's he at?
But he was number 1 yesterday.
Yeah, Monkey Ranch did it yesterday, man.
Wow.
He was not playing. We got on it. Soon we got on there. I said, what's up? He did it right time. He keep JM. Where JM at? JM was sleeping on the job lady. No, I don't get on JM too much, man. JM doing dope shit.
Because you always cracking on him.
I always crack. You know why I crack on JM a lot? Because I know he got a lot of good stuff in him, and I have to bring it out. That's my job. I see potential in JM. That's why I crack on him all the time. And that's why I stay on his case, because he got potential. When you see a young man trying to do right, tight, long, strong, you don't down him out. You don't deal, but you say stuff that will inspire him. You say stuff that would make him want to do what right, okay? And because he got a long way to go in life. You don't want to see him to go down the wrong path, do you? No. So I stay on him to keep him straight. Let's go right train, Bobby. Who we got?
Murphy Ace, bring it, Queen.
Bring it on, Queen.
Bring it on.
Let's go right train, Bobby. Who we got?
Terry.
Queen, I ain't gonna bring it on. Right train, Bobby. Who we got?
Murphy Ace, number 2 can do.
Hold on, okay. He's trying to change it now. Number 2 can do. Number 2 can do, but it won't do. Let's go right train. Who we got?
Frederick Mason, what's up,
Frederick Mason in the house. Perry May, what's up, Perry? He said, good morning, Bobby. Good morning to you, man. Good evening out there in the USA of a doggone America. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all got y'all shot right now. We still waiting on our shot, man. I want to get Moderna. That's what I want. Moderna has proven to be the most reliable vaccine out there. It also works against the variants. And I have so many good testimonies from people about Moderna. Some people have gotten a little, nausea and a little soreness of the arm, feeling a little dizzy, but that goes away in a few days. And in the second shot, they get it again, get a little dizzy, and that goes. But Moderna is the most reliable vaccine out there, and that's the one I want. So we're waiting our time patiently. We live in the Philippines, and everything out here is like creep, and slow motion for me. Let's go, right, J. Bobby. Who we got?
King Arthur, not according to Lisa D. Murphy. Number 2 just
Number 2
Just
won't do. But number 2 person, if you're a person, will do, but the number 2 won't do. Let's go, right, J. Bobby. Who we got?
Rhythm goes. Murphy Ace, I have to give you the number 1 spot. I was 5 minutes early.
Yeah, you was 5 minutes early. Go see how many minutes you beat. Let's see.
5 minutes. Just want to say.
I'm just kind of checking. You
7 minutes.
You beat him by 7 minutes, man. Murphy, you got kicked butt real good. But he said, man, that's what when you want to win, you got to get up early. You think you're going to sleep in the bed and then try to be number 1? No. You got to get up and get out, man. Do your thing right time long. You got to, when everybody else sleeping, you want to be the best, you got to get up. You got to be awake, wide open. Everybody else, you be like, I'm waiting my time. That's how bad I want. You stay up for stuff, man. And that's what a lot of separates the people that want stuff and the people that just can't do it, don't have the willpower. The person that wants to do stuff in life, want to get something like, they will lose sleep over it. But the little baby boy, I'm going to sleep. And then when they wake up, they got nothing to show for their sleep. But the one that stay up, they got something to show for they stayed up because they got the prize. Let's go round train, Bobby. Who we got?
Frederick Mason.
What's up, Frederick?
Congrats. Rating Ghost number 1 on the left train.
Rhythm Ghost wasn't playing this morning, man. He said he woke up with his mind ready to be number 1. He said, I'm gonna be number 1 today. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. Ain't nobody better not say nothing to me. Let's go right to everybody. Who we got?
King Arthur.
What up, Terry? How you doing, brother? So good to see you, Rain Man, in the house today. Let's go. Ride Train Bobby DC One Nation. Murphy, hey, he said, you did it, bro. You took the extra initiative to salute you. Yeah, he did it, man.
Cheers.
He was not playing. He was focused. And he had to put some things down. You know, he had to let some sleep go. He had to let some of his business go. He said, well, I can't do this right now. I got to get on the train. He did it. Let's go. Ride Train Bobby DC One Nation.
Frederick Mason, what's going on? Blue Wrenches, Monkey Wrench, and the Rain Man.
All my blue angels in the house set. Hoorah. All my angels in the house set. Hey.
All the Monkey Wrench. I only
Don't
have
start
one
this,
Monkey
dude. Don't
Wrench.
start this, dude. Don't start with Arthur, please. Leave him alone now.
How about the Rain Man? Oh,
Man, she picking on everybody now. She picking up people. Who we got there?
My dear, his question is what's going on? Blue Wrenches, Monkey Wrench, and the Rain Man.
I said that, dude.
Yeah,
but I forgot what I was saying. I want to say something. She talked to me out, but got my mouth. But yeah, man, it's good to be. It's just good to have initiative. It's good to be first, and that led to me. For me, you know, some people like to be last. I'm not the one. Don't call me last for nothing. I want to be first, and if it's something good, I want to be first. Okay, and you know, most people are like that. Most people. Some of y'all may not. I don't care. I don't be no. You know, that's okay, man. That's your thing. It's your thing. But me, I want to be number one, close to number one. Like I get it. Let's go Ride Train Bobby. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, Rhythm Ghost. You better hold on that number one spot, man. Number two, through when Queen Angel pick up. Pick up.
Okay, I don't know. I gotta read this. Rhythm Ghost, you better hold on to that number one spot, man. Number two, through when Queen Angel pick at you. That right. Let's go Ride Train Bobby. This is One Nation under one love.
Rhythm Ghost. Okay. What's the rules today? Whoever comments first when the chat is on gets number one and first place, then I accept this award. I'd like to thank brother Bobby and sister Lisa for this award.
Oh, you're welcome, brother. We give the number one spot to everybody that comes out number one, and you did your thing right.
I think he was on tuba. That's why he was
you did say you stayed up because you was on that too. Y'all are number one. Hey man, but it's good, man. We just do that as a form of recognition, number one. And it's a form of camaraderie, you know. We try to spur each other on to do what? The best in life and the better in life. And it's nothing, we're not trying to, don't take it the wrong way, guys. Those of you didn't reach number one spot, don't take it the wrong way, like we picking on you because you didn't reach number one. And that's not it, man. It's just trying to spur us on to do our best. And that's what we do. It's all about fun and having a good time. Okay, let's go Ride Train Bobby DC One Nation. Who we got? Terry Fleming. What's up, Terry? He said, hello, Superior. What be the zap? I don't know what the zap is. Tell me what the zap is. Ride Train Bobby DC. Murphy, hey, he said everything good, so Mason. Hope you all we are Ride Train Bobby DC, One Nation under King off. He said Frederick, JM must still be in the back. Even Murphy back beat him today. Although JM doing double shift, so I ain't gonna get on my board too bad.
He's tired of you picking.
Nah, he ain't tired. JM is, you know, I got this.
Choking.
I got several kind of people on the show. I got people that's mamby-pamby boys, anything you say to them. You never said that to me, man. You never said that to me. You wrong for that. I'm gonna tell my mama on you. I got some people like that on the show. And then I got the guys, I say something and you say, so what? You think you is? They don't cry, they just talk trash back to me, and it's okay. And then I got some guys that, whatever, man, I don't care what you say. I know what I got. I know what's in my mind. You can't say nothing to me could mess me up. And I got all kind of people, man. So, you know, JM is one of them. I don't think he a mammy-pamby boy, but he in between, you know, and I'm trying to help people like that to grow up and be more stronger, more mature, and to help them, because I see a little bit of myself in him, how I was when I was coming up. I wanted the best, and I didn't know how. I tried so many different things, man. Trying to fall after this one, trying to fall after this one, trying to fall, and nothing worked out. And then when I started realizing that it had to be me to succeed, when my things stopped following other people, that's when I learned how to win. Let's go Ride Train Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Marfa Hayes. He said, I'm ready for the queen, Sir Terry.
You ready?
Fire.
If her is, I'm ready for her. Let her say one word on me. I got to bust her up. Round trip, Bobby, who we got?
King Arthur, Morphe, stick your head in sand and hide your face, cause the queen will definitely be on your case. Number 2, just
Don't do. He got you again. He got you again, Murphy. Round train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation under. Who we got?
King Arthur.
Yeah! 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 Let's go, round train. Round train, Bobby Lacey, Frederick Mason. Let's go, round train, Bobby Lacey, who we got?
Big John in the house.
Big John in the house. Big John in the house. Woo! What's up, Big John? He said, good morning, Bobby D. Good morning. Good evening, Love Train. What y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? I made it today, y'all. It's on, what is this, Tuesday? It's a Tuesday morning. Is it Tuesday?
Night. Tuesday night there.
Okay, it's Wednesday morning here. And John said, it's Wednesday, it's Tuesday night there. And I'm going to get on the Love Train. And nobody going to stop me. I don't care. I'm not number 2, so they can't give me that number 2. Won't do.
You need a ride.
You need to ride. What kind of ride?
The train.
Yeah, he need to ride on the train. He got on the train. We had enough love, peace, power, health, wealth, strength, prosperity, everything you need. We got on this train. So good to see you, Big John in the house. Let's go ride train by DC, One Nation on that. Who we got?
Terry Fleming.
What's up, Terry? He said, raw hiding a woman isn't about sex. It's about power. When you force yourself on a woman, you're taking her humanity, not her sex. That is correct. I agree with that statement 110%. It's about anytime a man manhandles a woman and takes what he wants to get from that woman by force, it's about him trying to show his power over that woman. And, that makes him feel like a man, okay? When you have to abuse someone else that's weaker than you. And that, in my opinion, that is a coward, okay? And so we find a lot of men are not secure in their manhood, and so they have to find a weaker vessel to bring some sense of security to their manhood, to their mind, and make them feel like they somebody. But I gotta tell you, man, that's the wrong way to make yourself feel like you're somebody when you got to abuse somebody else. You got issues, man. And if I find anybody that I know trying to abuse somebody, I'm gonna turn them in. And don't let it be one of my children. And I'm not going to turn him in. I'm going to turn him out. He's going to be busted up when I get through. Let's go. I'll tell you about it. One nation.
King Arthur, Monkey Ranch. Good day, Jan. Glad you're bored. You're on board.
On board, not bored.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ryan J.
Always cracking. What happened to you, Monkey Ranch?
What happened? He's going to say, what happened to you with them bumps on you? Ryan J. One nation. Freddie Mason, see, I've got your 6, Sir Hayes. I got you, man. I got your 6. Let's go, Roger and Bobby Lacey, One Nation.
6. Why are you late?
Freddie, he said, Freddie Mason, he said, hello, John Thomas. How are you, sir? You all right, man? So good to see my brother from another mother. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation.
Terry Fleming. Hello, Sir Thomas.
What's up, Big John in the house? Big John in the house. Woo, what's up?
I hope he got the t-shirt already, Big John.
I think I got an email said he got. John, if you didn't get your t-shirt, man, let us know. We'll check on it. But I think I got an email so you got it. So hopefully you got it. Let's go. Ryan Train by Release. Oh, what's this month? John, hey, you guys give John a big shout out because he is the consistent giver for the month of May. We got 2 more awards to go. One for June and one for July. And we're done. Okay. So we got 2 more.
I said 3. It's 3 more.
3 more? Okay, 3 more. I thought it was 2. Anyway, Lisa D is handling that. So we got 3 more to go. June, July, and August. And once we do our last 3, that's going to be out. So we can't over. I wish we could do everybody to give, but we're going to have to do the most consistent that one. And when I say consistent, they give every.
Consistent also about showing up in our show.
We're not talking about that right now, but we're talking about giving consistent. Okay? Giving consistent is what I'm talking about. And also, second part of that is what she said, showing up. But the most part, the giver is showing up, giving money consistently. It's supporting the show, in other words. And we need support. You know, I can't say no more than that. So when people show up and they give support, we salute them and we recognize what they're doing in some way, form, or fashion. We don't have a whole lot, but we can give back something, right? Huh? My mama told me, when somebody be good to you, you be good to them. I be good to you, you be good to me. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I got in my Al Green mode. Sorry about that. Let's go ride train by the One Nation. Freddie May, he said, yes, sir, Fleming. It's a power trip. And they're really showing that, yeah, man, that's all it is. They are insecure. They have an insecurity about their manhood. Sometimes it's about how they feel about women. Sometimes they feel that women have been putting them down, and this is a way to do what? Get back at females for putting them down. Some of them are not the most handsomest person or the macho person, and they do things. They call me a little boy. I'm gonna show her something, crazy stuff like that get in their mind, and they act out things that's in their mind. They act out the negativity, and that makes them the most disturbed individual on the earth that has to do some things like that to another person. It's wrong, man. And that means that these people are imbalanced, and they don't need to be on the street. They need to be in the jail cell, behind 4 walls, locked up, behind them bars. And then they need to be introduced to the boys in the cell that saw what they did, and then they're changed. Let's go around telling about really who we got. Let's go, Release D. Oh man, Release D, what's wrong with you? Remember, he said the Philippine government is like what the Bible says about a double-minded man. He is unstable. Yeah, when it comes to this pandemic and it comes to making rules and regulations, they shift constantly. I don't know it's just hard to understand why are they doing it, because in the final analysis, they actually need people to come back to this country. They need the revenue that the tourist dollars will bring them. Okay, so I can understand they have a difficult problem. They're trying to balance the pandemic and the virus not being escalated here. I understand that part, and they're also trying to balance not letting people spread it and trying to balance bringing the economy back up. So those two things are good, but we've been in this for a year, man, a whole year. Now it's time to start loosening and opening and bringing this economy back up, because the virus ain't going nowhere. We already know that. It's not, you think just because we got vaccine, the virus gonna be gone? No. You know why the virus ain't going nowhere? Because the virus is developing variants. Variants that we don't have any vaccines for. Some of the vaccines they've found that may be helping some of the variants, but there's new variants. Look at the variant in India that came up. It says like 10 times worse than the first virus that came up. Okay, that's why the Indian people are dropping like, And part of the problem in India is that the government didn't do what they needed to do. They waited, and then it got worse. And then the problem I got with the Indian government. They got a problem, right, with the virus, right? And they go have super spreader events. Instead of shut down all the religious festivities, all that, they let it go. So they're perpetuating their own problem. And now they're crying, but ain't nobody helping us. Ain't nobody helping. We need help. You got to help yourself sometime. Stop having all those super spreader events. That might just help you, Indian government. But the world, we're gonna help you. But you talk, USA is helping. All the other countries are shipping stuff there, and that's good. They need help. But India, please stop having these super spreader events, okay? And then you can help yourself a little bit. Let's go ride train by Release One Nation. Stop scratching, Lisa D. That's not gonna help you. She's scratching over it. The more you scratch, the more it's gonna spread. Stop scratching. Rhythm Go. He said, Manila is busy, Cebu for me all day. Yeah, I don't fool with Manila.
Is that right?
No, I don't fool with.
No? It's good. You don't fool what?
I don't fool with Manila as much as I only get there unless I have to. I always do a straight shot to Cebu. When I first started coming to the Philippines, I went to Manila twice, 2 years in a row. I said, no. When the second time I went there, man, I could tell you the stuff I went through. There's so many scammers and jammers and flim flammers out there. It's unbelievable. But now that let me just make this exception. Now that the pandemic is here, all those scammers and jammers and flim flammers probably won't be in the airport because only a limited amount of people are in there now. Before the pandemic, everybody named Mama was in the airport trying to get your Monte. I ain't gonna tell you, man. I done went to so many. I've been trying to. So many people try to hit on me for scamming me and stuff at the Manila, man. One time, this guy almost got me good, but I got out of it, man. But I'm telling you, man, because the pandemic is here, Manila is probably okay now because they're limiting the people that get in the airport. Prior to the pandemic, Manila was a flim flam scammer place, and you stay out of that airport. But now, because the pandemic, it's probably a little bit better now. Right, train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, I have never been there, Ghost, but what I hear about Manila and Cebu give me Cebu. Cebu.
I take Cebu any day. I like it here. It's not as big as Manila. It's not as busy as Manila. The traffic's not as bad. I mean, traffic's bad everywhere in the Philippines, but it's not as Manila traffic beats the K. It's worse than any traffic you can think of. But the people in Manila are faster and shiftier, and they're not as friendly as the people in Cebu. And if you've been in Manila and Cebu, you know what I'm talking about. You can see the difference. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, see who we got.
King Arthur, I'm with you, Murphy.
Yeah, man. Cebu is the place to go. Ryan Train,
Let's
Bobby.
go, Cebu.
You already here. Freddie Mason.
You'll see how she got BobbieD. She slipped some tuba in his cup and about to burn his chest out. What?
She slipped a tube in my cup. I don't know what she did, man. She took something in my cup. I had to run to the restroom early. Y'all saw me go. I was like, got to go. What you put in my cup? Let's go round trip, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
I put my.
Don't start with you. Don't say it. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. King Arthur, he said, you stole my thoughts. I got you, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. John Thomas. He said, good evening, Sir Frederick, Mason, and Terry Fleming. I am well this evening. How y'all doing, brother? So good to see you. Ryan Train, hey, that's what it's about, man. It's about camaraderie. We're trying to build a community of like-minded people, and we want 100,000 strong. We're almost on 10 right now. We need 100,000 strong, like-minded people, and then we're trying to build a community of people that share, that care, that inform each other, that educate each other, you know, and inspire each other. That's what we're trying to do, and it's about people like John Thomas, Murphy, and I could go on down a little. You guys make this show. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes.
You said, guys, if number 2 just won't do, think about all the other numbers after 2. Yeah, you're right. None of them numbers won't do, except but we got to pick on number 2. That's right. But yeah, no, number 2 won't do. We just do 1. That's number 2. The rest I won't do too, but number 2 is the one we pick on. Let's go, Round Train, Bobby Lee, see what we got.
John, good day, King Arthur.
How you doing, brother? You all right, man? So good to see you, King. Ride Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation, King off. He's a John. What's up, man? Peace to you, man. Peace out, man. Good to see you, John. You good? Ride Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got?
Frederick Mason. That's why I can't even worry about it, Sir Hayes. All I know is I'm on a love train and my ticket is punched.
That's right. Hey, you got to punch it with love, peace, power, strength, health, prosperity, wealth, everything you need, baby. We got you, man. We got you. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. King off. He said,
agree, Frederick.
Agree. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes. Amen, Sir Mason. You're a man after my own heart. You said that thing, sir.
Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes. That's why I just get on board and enjoy the company.
That's it, man. Get on board. You know, we tease y'all a lot, man, but that's a part of being on the train. We have fun, we enjoy each other, and we learn, and we grow, and we inspire each other, man. Really, you know, you guys inspire me. You guys lift me up when I'm down sometimes, and I need to get on the train when I'm feeling bad sometimes. Like, man, I got to ride a train today. I got to get out of this mood. You know, when I get on the train, all that negativity and whatever was in me, it go right out. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. King off. He said, "BobbieD, you've been hitting on the tuba today." I hit on the tuba every day. Let's go. Nah, man, I don't fool with that too. That's the thing. Let's go. Freddie Mae said, "I knew when she wasn't in there because it was too quiet while BobbieD was spreading the message." Nah, that's right. Because every time I start out, she like,
I washed the clothes.
she was outside washing clothes. And then she came in and then it all H broke loose. Let's go. Let's go right there, BobbieD DC One Nation.
Terry Fleming, these things won't let me switch credit cards. I have to re-up on my payment card.
This thing won't let me switch credit card after real. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what's going on with that, Jerry, but we got to figure out what's going on. So it won't you. Did you put in? So you probably put in. It won't let you use the same card you were using. Did it give you and did it give you an error message or something like that? Or because sometimes it'll give you.
He said that he trying to switch a credit card and then he didn't let.
Okay, so I don't know about that, Jerry. Let me know. Give me some more details. Ryan Train, BobbieD DC One Nation.
BJ,
Big John in the house. Ryan got a donation for the nation. Thank you so much, Big John. He said, thanks for the t-shirt, BobbieD, and these D staying in an area like Rizal, Quezon City, or Las Piñas in the NCR area is better than living in Manila. Yeah, the surrounding areas are much better than the Manila city itself, center of Manila. The suburbs are much better. Manila is not so good, but the suburbs are okay. When we was out there, what was the name of that place we stayed in by the hospital out there? That city, Pasig? Was it Pasig?
No, this is an Ermita.
Ermita. When we were out there, we stayed in Ermita. That's a nice area. Also, I lived in Makati. Makati, that's a nice area too. Makati is expensive though, and it's an old part of Manila area, but it's expensive. But those areas are better than the city of Manila, man. In Manila, you can run into a lot of hustlers, man. Especially if they'll see us because we black. They know we foreign, but you know, once they see you're foreign, man, they go, "Hey, sir, what's up?" No, this is how they do. Hey, my friend. Everybody's their friend when you want to get your water. Hey, my friend, where you from, my friend? Where you from? From USA. Oh, my friend, you look like a basketball player, my friend. No, I'm not no basketball. Yeah, where you from? I just told you, man. That's how they do. And then they get on there. Next thing you know, can you buy me something to eat, man? And they say, nah, get out my face. Let's go. Hey, we gotta do it there for JT.
The t-shirt, so he got the t-shirt.
Got a t-shirt. Good.
Send us a picture, Big John.
Let's go right. That's good there for Big John. Right, Trey, BobbieD DC One Nation.
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Oh my goodness. So what you trying to do?
So what you trying to do?
Now, Trey, BobbieD DC One Nation.
Thank you, Big John.
Thank you so much, Big John, for the donation to the nation. Much love.
Much love.
More blessings. Much love. Ride Train, BobbieD DC One Nation under. One love. Who we got?
Oh, Michael, coffee.
Need some coffee?
Lisa D and BobbieD, hello, maayong buntag, hapon, gabi. Kumusta ka in Cebu from Nurse One?
Okay rako. Salamat.
Okay, Rami, dong.
Dong. Kuya.
Okay, Rami, dong.
Kuya.
Okay, kuya.
Roger BobbieD, Freddie Mason. He said, hello, frontliner. Michael Coffee. How are you, sir? Michael. Hello, frontliner Michael Coffee. How you doing, sir? He doing good, man. You know you're on the front line. He trying to deal with that COVID. He got to deal with that COVID every day, and it ain't no joke. Even though he's been vaccinated, that's that lessens his chances of getting the virus. And if he gets the virus, guys, let me ask you, even though you're vaccinated, okay, does that mean you cannot get the virus? Nope. You can still get the virus even though you're vaccinated. The vaccination only helps to kill the virus in your body. It kills the virus in your body if you get it. But you still can get it, but it won't hurt you because you've been vaccinated, and it will kill the virus cells to try to replicate in your body. That's the purpose of the vaccine. So if you get it, you're good. It kills it. That's why you get vaccinated. And that's why eventually every 6 months to 9 months, maybe a year, you have to get a booster. It'll just be like a tetanus shot. Every so often you got to re-up it. So that's what it'll be. Just like the flu shot. Once a year, you got to get the flu shot, right? Let's go. Ryan Train by releasing One Nation.
Terry Flaming, King Arthur, where art thou? What be the word? What be the word for today?
The word for today is vaccination. Not fascination, but vaccination. Okay? We are fascination. We are fascinated with being vaccinated. Let's go, Roger. Everybody, let me see One Night. Who we got?
Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee.
Lisa D and BobbieD here in the embassy and in the LA Embassy Customs Immigration. They are not gonna issue any 9A visas for all of May and June.
Okay. Here's the thing about that, guys. They say they're not going to issue the 9A visas. I understand that. That's what they're saying. However, you can still apply for a 9A visa, but you have to apply for the exemption. Okay. And you go to the DFA, Department of Foreign Affairs, or you can go to any embassy and say, I want to apply. I know you're not taking 9A regular tourist visas, but I need an exemption. I want to apply for an exemption. And you have the right to apply for one. And it may be a while before you hear back from them. And it may be difficult. You have to have some very difficult circumstances for them to award you that exemption. Okay, it may be like somebody's sick, ill. It may be that somebody's terminally ill. You got to go to a funeral. Those things are a cause for some exemption. But again, there's not guaranteed that you will get it. But you can always have the right to apply for one. Okay, let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation.
King Arthur, chilling at home, Terry.
Got you, man. Got
you.
The
word for today, chilling at home.
Oh, we at least you be chilling all the time. Relax. We work. We work a lot. But when it's time to chill, we chill, man.
Yeah, you chill for 2 days or 3 days.
Just leave me alone, please. I'm bushy. Let's go Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Y'all got some crazy things. Michael Coffee said, "These and Bobbie high." The embassy customs, LA embassy customs are only issue visas for Filipino OFWs if you are married to a Filipino or even kid. Okay, so if you're married to a Filipino, then you can get a 13A visa. Okay, that's always standard. But if you're not, that's going to be hard to get a visa, a tourist visa in here. But again, you can always apply for the 9A exemption. It has to go through a lot of different departments. They have to get a lot of different signatures to approve it and to approve your exemption. And you have to give some very, very outstanding case reasons why you want that exemption. But again, it is available for those of you that have children here, or you have a loved one here and they're very ill or something like that. You can apply for an exemption. That's an understanding situation. Your loved one's here, they need help, whatever, and you're going to be there by their side. That's a possible reason for the exemption. Ryan Train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got?
King Arthur, recovering from my second COVID-19. Wow!
Congrats, King Arthur. He did it. He did it. Congrats to the King Arthur. He did it right, Ty Long Strong. He's now a member of the vaccinated scene, just like a sex machine. No, he's a member of the vaccinated crew, and I'm trying to get with you on that, King Arthur. I want my vaccination, and I'm waiting. DJ, what did the lady say about her?
No update yet. Moderna is not here yet.
I know. It just got approved. It got emergency. It just got emergency.
Might be the company ordering. I mean, they have to order it first. Maybe
I don't know, man. Moderna just got an emergency authorization approved. Okay.
And Pfizer is coming also.
Yeah, Pfizer. Yeah, but I'm waiting on the Moderna. So I don't know, man. This is the Philippines. Everything y'all know. For those of you that have been out here, y'all know everything in slow motion out here. Okay. So all my family members, and when you get your back, all my sisters, they done got their stuff, man. They got both shots. And I'm sitting up here like, I don't know, I don't know. 'Cause, you know,
I'm sure King Arthur is just like a zombie now.
he
He have
got
his
his
two
shot.
shots.
Oh, leave him alone. Leave him alone when you get back here.
That's why he's cracking on me today.
I'm cracking on you too, talking about I'm a zombie. What's wrong with you?
So,
Let's go round chain, Bobby DC one
that's
nation.
the
No,
word,
that's
word for today,
that-
zombie.
no, that's your word for the day. Let's go. Fred, Michael Coffin, he said, Fred Mason. Hello, sir. God bless and be with you and keep the faith. And everybody, thank you so much. First mind round train, Bobby DC.
Michael Coffee, Lisa dear BobbieD, hello. If you are a foreigner expat tourist, forget all 9A visas are banned black at the Philippines LA embassy.
They're blocking them, but if you have extenuating circumstances, you can apply for an exemption. That is one thing they advise everybody. But again, most people won't qualify for the exemption, but there are some that will. Okay, so we always want to give hope where hope is with the slightest possibility. They want to let the people know that there's an exemption option and an exemption waiver for those that have urgent and dire needs. Ryan Train, Bobby DC, One Nation.
George D, what's up? Long time no see.
What's up, George? He said, nature called, bro.
Nature
Yeah, I had to
calls.
go. I had to go.
Yeah.
See, she was outside. She missed it. He said, how's the hype train going? Good, I hope. Hype train? The love train, man. You know hype train right here. What's wrong with you, George? You all right, man? You on that too? What you on, George? This ain't no hype train. This the love train. We bring out love, peace, power, health, strength, wealth, prosperity, everything you need to make it in this world. We give it to you, and we receive it right back. Ride train, Bobby Lisa, One Nation. Who we got?
Michael Coffee, Lisa dear BobbieD, hello. I don't look for the Philippines to be open up June, July, August, sad to say. Forget it, guys.
Okay, that's Mike's opinion, but we don't know. We have to wait and see. I tell you, these people, like I said, the Philippine government changes things like that. Okay, one day they like this, the next day like that, the one day like this, the next day like that. So it could be, he could be right, you know, but we don't know. We have to wait and see. That's his prognosis. That's his, estimate. I might agree with him, but I don't know. We really don't know. Nobody knows. Let's go, Brian Train, Bobby. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. It'd probably be a minute before the Philippines starts, so let everyone in.
It may be. I'm looking at my prognosis and my estimate is probably maybe the end of the year, maybe first of next year. I don't know. Nobody knows. We have to wait and see, guys. I know we got a lot of people waiting to get in there, and it's when it gets in here. I would advise everybody that wants to come here if you would get your vaccination, because what I'm hearing is they're going to be switching. Remember, we talked about the requirements for getting here. You have to take the test and all like that. But what I'm hearing now, and that's just rumor, that is, if you've gotten your vaccination, quarantine stuff, you may not have to do it. That's what they're talking about. We don't know if it's official yet. As soon as I hear it's official, I'll let you know. But I'm hearing rumors that they're thinking about letting that check out. Remember, I told you they change stuff all the time, right? I told you, right? So right now they're talking about, well, why are we making these people that are vaccinated come here and do the quarantine? That's what they're talking about. So we'll see if it's going to be official. But remember, they change stuff all the time. I don't see any reason why, if you've got your double vaccinations, why do you have to stay 14 days in quarantine? Does that make sense? Huh? It does not make sense to me. Anyway, let me see. Ryan Train, Bob DDC, One Nation.
King Arthur, that's what the coffee and tuba will do to you.
Ryan Train, Bob DDC, One Nation.
Michael Coffee, Lisa and BobbieD, hello. End of the year 2021 looks better October, November, December, or January 2020.
Okay, that might be right. We'll see. Ryan Train, Bob DDC, One Nation.
Frederick Mason, King Arthur, tell him again because he didn't hear you.
Ryan Train, Bob DDC, One Nation.
Or base.
One more time.
Next time you have to bring a bottle.
Proud of what?
That way you don't have to stand up and go to
Let's
the
go, DG. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bob DDC. Michael Coffee said, DG and Bobby. Hi, guys. Men plus, they have an airlines cap, no more than 2,000 passengers a day. Yeah, that's always been standard. So, but Like I said, and they have to have that. The reason why they have that cap is because they can't open the gates, the floodgates, and let everybody come in. They would be overwhelmed by the traffic. So they have to have a cap until they get things back to normal, or as normal, close to normal as they can get it. They have to be a cap. So that's understandable. Right, train by Lacey, One Nation, we got.
King Arthur, did you wash your hands, BobbieD?
Yes, I did. I always wash my hand. And see,
Ew.
I wash my hand. My hands are clean. Oh, I wouldn't have done that. Nah, I was just playing. But I did wash my hand because I'm clean like that. And in every restaurant, we got 3 restaurants. Every restaurant we got liquid soap, right? And then we have alcohol in every restaurant. So when I do my number, I go to the restaurant, wash my hand with a soap, and then when I get through with that, I scoop some alcohol, and I'm always doing that. Let's go, Rod Train Bobby. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, the king is on a roll tonight.
You doing it right, tight, long and strong.
Zombie now.
Let's go, Rod Train Bobby. Who we got?
King Arthur. Well, he was too quick. You came out from the restroom quick.
No, I didn't do a number 2. I did a number 1. You don't take all day to do number 1 now. Let's go, Rod Train Bobby. Who we got?
Michael Coffee, Lizzie D, and BobbieD. Hi. Lots of flights gonna get cancelled for the month of May and June because of this cap.
Well, I don't know. You know, cancellation has been going on forever since there's that pandemic. So it won't be no more less or no more, but they're gonna be cancellation. Most airlines are canceling because they have to be flexible on when they can travel in this pandemic. Some countries, like in India, nobody going to India. So all of the flights that were going in and out of India, they cancel. And people, India, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka cannot come here right now. They got a ban on them. I think until the 15th of May, something like that. Maybe. Anyway, there's a ban, so there's going to be cancellation. Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got?
Frederick Mason, BobbieD, as king of the love train, you do know that you're supposed to drink your tuba and coffee responsibly, sir.
Hey man, I drink my tuba.
Drink his tuba moderately.
I drink my tuba when I feel like it, and I don't feel like no tuba day. I got regular coffee. Lisa D is the tuba queen. She drink it 24/7, like she fitting to go to heaven. Let's go, Roger.
Terry Fleming, King Arthur, you went there. A book.
Roger and BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation, on that. Who we got?
King Arthur, Lisa D in the kitchen making another batch. Frederick.
Hey, Lisa D.
No, you didn't hurt anything.
Hey, Lisa D got a new blender, y'all, and she's so happy. We bought a new blender yesterday, and she made her first smoothie this morning, and it was good. I had oranges, avocado, banana,
apple,
and apples. What else?
Celery.
It was good. I had two smoothies. It was good, man. We love smoothies in the morning, and then in the noonday we eat a good meal, and then dinner we eat a good meal. But smoothies, usually we'll eat a smoothies. If we don't eat a smoothie, she'll cook some grits. Let's go, right there, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation, who we got?
King Arthur, yeah.
Let's go, right there, BobbieD, Lisa, who we got?
Terry Fleming. Oh wait. Right there.
Yeah, messed up, yeah.
Right there.
He said the Philippines embassy not giving out. No, they're not giving out visas. That's like, they're not going to give out no visa. You got to apply for the visa. And even if you apply, they're not giving out the regular visa. However, I mentioned to you, and I'm going to keep saying this, you can do what's called an exemption by going to the Department of Foreign Affairs, go to the Philippines embassy and say, I want to apply for an exemption. You can apply for an exemption. Don't mean you're going to get it. But that's available to you. But you're correct. They're not giving out visas at this time. And then if you insist on filling out an exemption or requesting an exemption, you can do that. Roger and BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, I'm just lining up my ducks. When they open, I'm gonna be ready.
Yeah, man. That's the best thing to do. Get yourself prepared mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, in every way possible. And when it's your time, you'll know you're ready. You won't have to ask no questions about nothing. You got all your plans, everything's documented. You know what you got to do step by step, and you'll be out here. But the thing about it is, when you're dealing with the Philippines, you always have to recheck because, again, They change rules and regulations constantly. So what you had on your checklist when you were planning, by the time they open it up, that may be a whole other situation what you're gonna need. So you're gonna always need to check. That last website I gave you, the Philippine airline list, the guides on quarantine and arrival in the Philippines, you guys need to get that link and bookmark it. Okay? Because again, they update their list with the latest stuff better than the government. Okay? That's because they're business and they more business wise. The government is just a government, but their business, that's their business. They need to make sure people are aware of what they need before they come to them. They don't want to turn business away, right? So they update their links immediately. And so get with that link I told you. Let's go right train by who we got.
Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee?
Lisa dear and BobbieD. Hello. I scrapped our nurse mission plans for June and Cebu. They aren't ready yet.
Okay, I understand that. It might be sort of hard to get here because things are a little bit slow on opening up. And it's going to be a hallelujah day when they do open it up, man. Because people will be shouting and jumping and, you know, it's not only the foreigners that are wanting to get here. We have, and it's not only the foreigners that are sort of aggravated with the government for closing it down like that, but it's the Filipino people. If you go out to the website on the Bureau of Immigration Department, that website I gave you, if you go out to that Philippine Facebook page I gave you for the Bureau of Immigration, you're going to see all the comments of the Filipino people saying, "Why don't you open it up? My fiance is trying to get it." They're angry, man. The ladies are angry because they haven't seen their fiancés in person and stuff for over a year. The boyfriend, they're angry with the government for that, you know. But you know, the government's in a very peculiar situation. They gotta try to stop this virus. At the same time, they gotta open up the economy, and this is the same thing every other nation is facing. But it seems like it's more, I don't know, it's more being more heavily done here, more worse done here than other nations. You know, but because the USA is opening up, you know, slowly but surely. Most of the states are beginning to open up now. I saw in the papers actually that Spain, they were celebrating all of the quarantine stuff is out in Spain. You know, Spain was one of the worst countries for that when the virus came out. But now they're free. Everything is back to normal in Spain. So people are beginning to open. It's been a year. We still under lockdown. You know, how much longer can they keep us in the lockdown? Let's go around talking about this one nation.
Frederick Mason, BobbieD, I believe the Queen Angel of Tuba is having a bad influence in UK. I mean, you're usually large and in charge, but you lost few steps on his trip.
Yeah, she always mess me up, man. Let's go. But I mess her up too. Let's go, Roger. Roger, BobbieD needs one nation.
Come back. I need you. I need you. God.
No, man.
And then he gave me a time what time I will be here, guys. He said, "I need you here by 1 o'clock in the afternoon." What?
No, because you know what?
You miss me.
You got a tissue? No, man. I get used to it, so I want her around me. That's why I'm married. You know, I said, you go ahead and take care of your business with your grandmother. I tell everybody I'm sorry. I sent some money with her to help out, you know, for the funeral and so forth. Don't scratch your neck. I sent some money with her to help out with food and stuff like that, and help with the burial costs because you know, most Filipinos don't have any burial costs, no insurance. You got to pay for the funeral. So I've sent money with that, and I did what I could. But for me to go there, guys, it would not have worked because the house, Lisa told me the whole house was filled with people. Everybody was sleeping on the floor. That's how it was. The whole house was filled. And her mother she couldn't even sleep in the house. She had to go to her brother's house, her brother-in-law's house to sleep. You know, that's how when funerals happen here in the Philippines, people gonna pile all over. And you know why? One of the main reasons why they pile? Eat food. They have to provide them food. Food to eat. They get free food. Coffee to drink, food, snacks, and they pile it. No, some of them want to grieve too as well, but that's just the custom that they do when everybody piles in there, and you got to feed them 24/7. Let's go round train by who we got.
Terry Fleming.
Let's go round train.
Michael, Coffee, Lisa D, and BobbieD Ho. As 3 nurses can get out 9A can get out 9A visa extended, it is still blocked for us.
Right. They're blocking everything. You know what's happening right now? It is because of the variants. If the variants were not coming and pressing, and I think that they would probably open it up a little bit more than what they have done so far. But it's because of the variants. Now, guys, guess what? The India variant is now here. Okay, they already had the UK. Now we've got the Indian variant as well. So it is very. Stop scratching your neck.
I did not.
It is. She's scratching the bumps, man. It's getting worse when she scratches. But it's very difficult to manage the virus when it keeps changing and evolving on her. And so I don't know how they're going to get it resolved and when. But we're praying that they get it resolved as quickly as possible. Let's go, Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, my ducks are green, Sir King Earth. Yeah, green. I
Green
know that green color.
You got a rubber ducky. Let's go, Ron Train. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, when money straight, the gates, the Philippines closed tight.
Money straight, the gates to the Philippines closed. Yeah, he got his money straight. Is what he's saying. But the gates of the Philippines is closed. True, they're closed right now, but you know they're gonna open sometime. They gotta open up sometime, man. They can't stay closed forever. You know, this country has to continue prospering. And again, the money that they get, they got the loans. They got over $300 billion of loans. Trillion. Okay.
Yeah.
They got a lot of loans, man, and it's hard. You know, they got to pay them loans back. So how they gonna pay them loans back? By not letting people in there? Nah, they got to let people in there to help pay those loans back. Let's go, Ryan Chain, BobbieD. Who we got?
King Arthur. Okay, big time, Murphy.
Let's go, Ryan Chain, BobbieD. Lizzie. Terry Fleming. He said, calamine lotion. Time for She got some kind of calamine lotion is what you put for skin disorders, allergies, rashes, stuff like that. You have that in the USA, but I don't know if they have that out there. But the doctor gave her some kind of cream ointment to put on for itching and scratching, and that was working because she's doing itching less. But she's sticking. The doctor gave her 3 things. She gave her some ointment, gave her some antibiotic, and gave her some steroids, some kind of. Anyway.
This one, it was big.
Yeah, y'all should have seen it after we did that video with y'all yesterday. The bumps and
when Bobbie, when I got back in here, Bobbie said, "What happened to your forehead?"
It was out there.
Somebody hit you.
And she was like, I said, "You get that medicine, take that medicine." Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, I told you, Sir Murphy.
Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD. Lizzie, One Nation.
Frederick Mason, the Blue Ranches and the Monkey Ranch kept an eye on the love train for you while you were under the influence.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, man. Because I don't look out for me, and nobody else will. That's why we are one, right? We're family. We are family. I got all my brothers and me. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD. Lizzie, One Nation.
Michael Coffee, Lisa D, and BobbieD. Hi, I am planning our missions in Cebu for October 2021. As 3 nurses will try it again then.
Okay. That would be great, man. Hopefully, they may be open up by then. I don't know. I hope so.
Let's go. Are you okay, King Arthur?
I gotta tell you, let's go every time. You know what to do.
The queen is back in full effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sure is. Let's go. Right, tell you about Release One Nation.
Frederick Mason, this is what happens when you climb the coconut trees, headbutting the coconut out the tree to make the tuba.
That's right. She butted her head on a lot of tubers, a lot of trees too. Let's go, Ryan. Tell you about who we got.
Marvis, I got my shells, Sir Terry, and borrowed from Sir Eddie Jackson.
Okay. Eddie Jackson got the Captain America shield.
Yeah.
Got you, man. Eddie Jackson's and the man. Where you at? Ryan Train, who we got?
Scott,
what's up, man? 56 in the house. 50, not 50 cent, y'all. 56, okay? This is not 50 cent, the famous 50 cent. Now, this is 56 cent. What's up, 56 cent? He said, hi, guy. Then Than you for the stream question.
Thank you for the stream.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the stream question. Question is it easy to get your full blood work and most medical tests done around Cebu? Yeah, you can get a full blood workup. That's what it's called, full blood workup in most hospitals and clinics in the city. They cost you, but you can get it. I had an MRI done here one time. Remember that?
Yeah.
Y'all know what an MRI is, right? It's called magnetic resonance imaging. And they take you, sit you on a table, you have to take off all your clothes, except for they put you in a little gown, and you naked, you butt naked. And then they lay you on this table, and this is a big old machine, round machine.
Like an X-ray.
Yeah, and they slide you through there, and they look at your whole body from head to toe, and they can see if something's going on weird in your body. I was having a headache. I had that headache. It was so bad, man. I said, something ain't right. I need to go to the doctor.
Because you know, you hit your head.
Please, please. I know. I told I had to go to the doctor, and we went to the doctor, man, and they put me in that machine. I said, "What y'all say?" He said, "We say everything look good." I said, "You sure?" He said, "Yeah, they look good." I said, "I don't owe you nothing, do it." He said, "So you got to pay." I said, I thought I would only pay if something was wrong. Nah, they said, "Get out of here." I paid her too. Let's go ride train about it. Who we got?
King Arthur. Okay, Frederick. Now Lisa D will be on you.
These DB on everybody. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Every time I turn around, Super Queen busting somebody. Let's go.
Scott 56. Thanks again. Are king-sized beds sold in the Philippines? Yeah.
Yeah, they have king size, they have regular, and
Queen.
they have queen and single.
Yeah. I just pulled my hair.
You scratching, Lisa D? Stop the scratching.
It's my hair.
You put your hair up. Don't let it go down. Okay, who got right train, baby? Who got?
Michael Coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD. Hello. Vaccine effective rate Pfizer number 1, 98, Moderna 94, Johnson & Johnson 92, AstraZeneca 90, Novavax 90, Sputnik.
All right, and you didn't miss. You left out Sinovac and Sinopharm. Those are the main ones that they pull out. They're doing here in the Philippines, and they're Chinese-made vaccines. Sinovac, I think last time I checked, was like 50%, and Sinopharm was a little bit higher. I think it's like 80-something%. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby DC, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, you're king of the hill, Ghost. You get bragging rights.
Yeah, you got bragging right. Rhythm Ghost ain't playing today. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby DC. Who we got?
Michael Coffee, Lisa D and BobbieD. Hello. Top 5 vaccines, Pfizer. Okay.
We just said that. Let's go.
Said it twice. Rhythm Ghost. Actually, I have a Chinese student in France now. Most of my students are in China. In addition, I played steel drums on season 2 of Southside. Season 1 is on HBO Max now, bro.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Y'all hear that, man? He's on TV show. He got his own business, and also he plays drums. Plays steel drums on season 2 of Southside. And season 1 is on HBO Max. So y'all check them out, okay? Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, who we got?
Rhythm Ghost, working my way back to Cebu in my spinner singing voice.
I'm working my way back to Cebu. Yeah, I got you, man. Oh, the Spinners. Y'all remember the Spinners, man? I like that guy. What's the guy name? He died now. He was the leader of the Spinners, man. He could really hold a tone, man. He could really hold a tune. I forgot the guy name, but I like listening to the Spinners a lot. They're one of my favorite groups because they have a lot of soul and rhythm in their song. I love it. Round train, Bobby, who we got?
MJB, what's up? Hello, BobbieD.
What up, MJ? You all right, man? So good to see you. So good to see you. Hope you got your vaccine. Round train, Bobby, who we got?
Murphy Ace, if you scratch at Queen, it will spread and get him.
That's why I keep telling her, man. But she's just scratching anyway. I said, Lisa, don't scratch. It's gonna spread. It's gonna spread. She, okay. Round train, Bobby, DC, One Nation.
Frederick Mason.
King Arthur. I'm always ready to trash talk with the Queen. She makes it easy and don't hold a grudge. Yeah, she like that trash talk. I don't like that trash talk. That's I said, what you say, man? Right, Trey, Bobby, DC, who we got? Jerry Blimmer, he said, the tuber thing we do with Queen Angel is our way to show love. I know, it's all fun and game. Let's go round train, Bobby. Who we got?
King Arthur, agreed,
Agreed, Terry. Nothing but love, brother. Nothing but love. Up in here. Who we got? King Arthur got a donation for the nation.
Thank you
so much, King Arthur. He said,
Monkey
to
Ranch.
our queen.
Yeah, thank you.
You got a donation with the Monkey Ranch. We got to do a dance for King Arthur on a string today, riding a train like a sex machine. Who we got?
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you, Monkey Ranch.
King Arthur, for the donation to the nation. More blessings, much love. Hey man, it's a blessing to be here with y'all today. Got all more people than me. Let's go, round train, Bobby. They say one nation.
Martha Hayes, I agree also, Terry.
More power to you. Let's go, round train, Bobby. They say we got Brandon Mason. He said, you know how we do. You know how we do, fellas. Let's go, round train, Bobby. They say Foundation, King Arthur. He said, will there be a food drive next month? Yes, sir. We're gonna have a food. We have a food. Actually, we did a food drive this month. I gotta get the video. We had a couple. We did one. We gave food to one couple, one family. They have 10 people in the family. It's only 3 people working. They have each one has a small salary. So where does most of their money go? Food. And they got kids. Okay. So we helped one family. I'm going to show a small video on it. I can't find it. Did you?
In your phone.
Okay, I gotta pull it up. I don't know where I was gonna do it the other day. I couldn't find it, but she said before I'll find it. Yeah, but we have one this month. We're going to do the food drive is going to start back up in June, the regular food drive, where we have like 15, 20 people, whatever. We give $100 every month, and y'all, whatever y'all give is fine, whatever. We don't request you to do it, but if you give it by the kindness of your heart, that's good. We'll accept it. But God bless the people that give, and God bless the people that don't have to give. But we appreciate you praying for people in the Philippines, because I told y'all people are starving here. You might not believe me, but people are starving here every day. You think it was hard before? It was hard before the pandemic. Pandemic made it even worse. People are starving here, and we see it every day. Lisa D and I are out and about. We see it every day. We can't help everybody, but we can help somebody. Okay, and that's what we're trying to do. Let's go, round train, Bobby. Let's see one nation.
Frederick Mason.
Let's go.
This love.
All love to you, brother. He said, remember, he said, Queen Lisa, I can't imagine the king tinkling in a bottle under the table. Nah, man, I don't do that. I don't know why you mention that. Please, don't stop her, man. Now, please. I don't know why she do. Let's go, round train, Bobby. Let's go. Marvin Hayes, he said, Queen Lisa. Marvin Hayes said, when the Philippines open up, it's going to be like Taco Bell. It's going to be a dash for the border. Yeah, man. I'll tell you, man. And then again, they're going to have a limit, so there's only so many can get in here. That's why what happened. That's why there are a lot of cancellations, guys, because there's a limit on the amount of flights, the amount of people that can come in here. Each airline has a limit, and the Philippines has a limit on the total amount per day. That limit may increase or it may decrease depending on when. And so when sometimes people book a flight, the certain size is filled up, but they'll take the money first, and that's what make people mad. They take my money and my flight filled up, and I got all my schedules, everything scheduled, my vacation set, and you gonna come tell me it's canceled? That it'll mean anybody get angry about that.
And then you didn't get a refund?
Yeah, sometimes you don't.
I'll bash somebody's head.
Well, the major airlines, they will probably give you a refund. But the small, I told you this time, she booked a ticket for one of her friends, and it's Asia. What's it? Air Asia. It's a minor airline here, and they gave her the run around. She had canceled flight because of the pandemic. Never got her money back. Some of the smaller airlines, you can forget about it, but the major ones, they better give you that money back. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Martha Hayes, do you have a calamine lotion, Queen Lisa?
Nah, she don't have. She got some kind of ointment. I don't even know the name of it. But
I have tuba.
She got tuba too. But they gave her a prescription, and she got some medical ointment that the doctor gave her. It's doing better than what it was, because those bumps were up to here, man. It was big bumps. But now they're getting smaller.
Red.
Yeah, they were red, and the redness is going away, and it's getting smaller. And she's itching a little bit less, because that's the issue. Yeah, I couldn't stop. But hey, let's go ride train, Bobby. Who we got?
Scott, 56.
56. What's up, man? He said, how expensive are cars in the Philippines compared to America? They're actually about the same price, really. We could, if you want to talk about new cars, we have to talk about in pesos here versus dollars, United States, but they're comparable. I wouldn't say there's a difference in pricing. The pricing you'll find in America for cars is usually close to this pricing you'll find here in the Philippines. It's no big deal, big difference in the pricing. There's some big differences on certain things, but cars is not one of them. It's going to be a standard price. Just you'll have to convert it to pesos versus dollars. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation.
Martha Hayes, is it a food allergy? I think so.
That's what we were trying to determine. The doctor couldn't tell, and neither could I. I think we think we don't know for sure. We think it's something she ate that caused her to break out, but we don't know for sure. She's had this happen before, so I'm thinking it's something she's eating, but she's not really understanding what it is. I think it's fish. But she's a fish queen. She eats fish every day, and I told us at least week before that she went and bought some fish, right? And she don't like the big fish or the big thick meat. She liked the small fish with the little thin meat. She had two of them. She tore that thing up. You better be careful with that fish, Lisa. So you don't want to get a breakout on you. Next week, she was like, and then she had to go to the funeral, right? And when she went to the funeral, it was hot out there. And when you sweat and you already have an allergy, what does it do? It irritates it even more, and you sweat and you scratch more. That's what so when she came back home, ooh, man, it's like an explosion, and bumps and everything. The head was out there. But it's getting better now. Let's go ride train, Bobby Lisa, One Nation.
Big dog.
Big dog in the house. Big dog in the house. Woo, what's up, big dog? He said, hey, guys. Yeah, all right, hey, man. Good to see you, big dog. You doing good, man? So good to see you. So good. I hope you got your vaccine. Ride train, Bobby Lisa, who we got?
Big dog.
Big dog, he said, I'm back in the United. Okay, all right, good, man. He's back in Cali, man. He out there with Nerd Mike. So good to see you, man. Big dog. So you in the US States, so I know you got your vaccine, or you getting them, probably got your first shot already. And the problem, I could get out to the USA too, man. You know, the problem I would run into, trying to get back in. That's what you go run into, because they can't get back in until they open it up. So, you know, but the USA is your home state, your home country. So I know you're glad to be home, see your people. So tell everybody, BobbieD and Lisa G, say hi. And I want to go home so bad, but I'm scared, because if I leave this country, I don't know when they're gonna let me back in, even though I got a 13-day permanent visa. You know what I'm saying? So you took a chance, man, but you'll be back in. You got people out there, so you all right, man, and you'll be back to your girlfriend as soon as they open it back up. Let's go, ride train, Bobby Lizzie.
Martha Hayes, I noticed your body modernized number 2, so you see number 2 will do.
For the vaccine, yeah. Number 2 will do for the vaccine. I ain't playing. Hey, but no, Moderna may be number 2 as far as efficacy, whatever. But I keep everybody I talk to, man, I said, you need to get that Moderna. And some people saying the Johnson & Johnson too, because of one shot. You know, they had that thing about Johnson & Johnson. They caused blood clots or something. They went, it was a little few people, man. So if they don't have Moderna, I'll take Johnson & Johnson. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby Lisa, One Nation.
Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee.
Lisa D and BobbieD, hello. Men, ladies, if you have taken 2 Pfizer Moderna shots, you will need a booster shot in 1 year.
Yeah, you usually they're saying right now you're gonna need a booster shot because when you get the booster shots, the booster will also fight against any known variants at the time as well. So, and then also the shots that you took a year before will begin to wear down. It's very similar to the flu shot, guy. I don't know I've taken many flu shots when I was out there once a year. It's just gonna be that's how this virus is gonna play out. Once a year, you have to get your shot, you know, and that's why the flu is still around there. There's no cure for the flu. You think it's a cure for the flu? You got a vaccine against it. You know, that means if you get the flu, you won't get sick as a dog like you normally do, but you can still get it, okay? But the vaccines help you survive the flu. And, you know, truth be told, the flu virus is a deadly virus as well. It can be a deadly virus, not as deadly as the coronavirus, but it can be deadly as well. That's why many people are taken out every year by the flu, and you don't hear a lot about that. But yes, it's flu can take a lot of people out as well. Let's go, Ryan Train by Release. What we got?
Michael Coffee, Lisa Dan BobbieD Heat. Hi. The booster shot is for the different COVID-19 coronavirus variants.
Okay.
That are out there only for Pfizer.
Gotcha, man. Ryan Train by Release. Who we got?
Thank you, Frenemy.
Ray, who that is? Freddie Mason give a donation to the nation. Thank you so much, sir. You said a little something for that itch, Lisa. Yeah, she can scratch it right. She can scratch it right tight, long and strong. Now she got a donation for the itching. Ooh, let's do it, Deborah. Freddie Mason, Ryan Train by Release. One nation. Who we got?
Wait.
You slow on the gun today.
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Thank you so much. Pretty amazing. Appreciate the donation to the
Nation for itchy.
More blessings.
Mashallah.
Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate the donation. And Lisa says, thank you. I don't have to itch as much now. Let's go round train by who we got. Murphy, hey, he said she needs to see an allergist. Yeah, she saw her doctor. She has a primary care physician, and she saw her. And if it doesn't go away, she'll go back again, and then they may refer her to a specialist. But I think it's gonna go away. And I think it's getting better now. I don't see it spreading like it was before, and it was really red. The redness is going away as well. So she keep taking that medicine, she'll be all right. Let's go round here, Bobby. Lisa, who we got?
Michael Coffee, Lisa Dan BobbieD. Hey. Moderna vaccine shots. This booster will help your immune system fight the variant from nurse.
I got you, nurse, man. Thank you so much for the information, Rand. Let's go, round train, buddy. Who we got?
Big Dog.
Big Dog in the house. He said, yes, sir. I got both. Hey, good to hear that. Good to hear that. Congratulations to you, man. If I was in the USA, that's the first thing I'd be signing up for. I'd be going down to the place, wherever I could get my free shot. I think they're giving it to drugstore like Walgreens and Eckerd's and stuff like that. I'd be the first thing as soon as they open up. I want my shot, please. I need my shot right now. But yeah, man, I'm glad to hear that, man. That makes you, when it's time to come back to the Philippines, you'll be one of the first they take because you got your vaccine, And I know a lot of people are just saying, well, I ain't want no shot, but they want to come to the Philippines, right? Get your shot, man. It helps you get it fast. Let's go round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Perfect. Hey, so it's 3 shots, Sir Markel for Moderna.
No, it's 2 shots for the Moderna. I mean, well,
booster. The
boosters. I don't count the booster in the initial shots. I'm talking about 2 initial shots, and after a year later, then you may have a 3rd shot. But that cycle will continue to repeat itself. Because you're always going, for this virus, it's going to be just like the flu. It is not going to go away. Okay, so get it. Yeah, everybody need to get it in their mind that we will have to take a booster shots once a year to strengthen that initial shots of the 2 shot. It's going to be just like the flu shot. But every year, my company offered it free. I took the flu shot, man. The first year I took the flu shot, I got the doggone flu. You know why I got the flu? Because the flu shot is only the efficacy rate of the flu shot is 50%. Yeah. So I got the flu. The next time I took it, I was fine. And every time after that, I took the shot, I was fine. You know, so it's gonna be just like the flu shot. I gotta take it every year. Right, train BobbieD, who we got?
Murphy Hayes. Oh, it's a booster.
After year, you could take a booster to re-strengthen the ingredients that were in the initial shots. Right, train BobbieD, One Nation, Murphy Hayes for the bearing. Yeah, man, got you, man. Right, train BobbieD, kick off.
Glad Lisa D don't have ants in her pants because I would hate to see her dance.
You don't want to see Lisa D dance, man. You don't want to see Lisa D dance.
No.
Lisa D can dance, man. I've seen it. You think I'm playing? She would drive you out the nah, she danced for me. She give me a private dance, and I love it. She give me a private dance. Don't you give me a private dance? Yeah, she I want to say, Lisa D give me a private dance, man. And it's the best.
If you didn't see me.
Let's go right there, but I don't know. Let's go.
No, right.
Murphy, he said, take care, guys. All right, man. Got you, man. Right there.
Peace.
Peace out. Let's go. Right there, BobbieD.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. It's been real. We got to go. We got to go. Lisa D gonna do our closing.
Thank you guys for the people. Thank you for the donation.
Thanks everyone who gave today, man. You are much appreciated. Again, let me say this. And beginning in June, we'll have a membership button on our channel. So there'll be 4 levels of membership. When you say, what do you mean membership, BobbieD? What you mean? Yeah, membership, man. You know what a membership is, right? You pay monthly, right? So we're going to ask everybody to be a member. A basic member is $3 a month, okay? You can't afford $3, you don't need to be on the show. And after that, the next level is 6. After that, the next level is 9. And after that, the next level is 20. Those are very reasonable membership fees. I've seen people with 50 and all like that. And I don't want to do it. Let anybody about that. I'm giving you simple, basic rates, and that anybody can be. Now, if you can't pay $3 a month, I'm gonna have to pray for you, and I'm gonna have to lay some hands on you, and put some holy anointed oil on your head for you to get a blessing in the month. Okay, but then it's 3, 6, 9. The goose drank wine. Monkey drove the tobacco on the streetcar line. The line broke. The monkey got choked, and they all went to heaven on a little rowboat. Clap hands, clap your hands. No. Anyway, 3, 6, 9, and 20. Okay, that's good, man. Am I trying to bleed you, man? Nah, it's good stuff, man. Hey, I expect everybody to come up at least a membership, 3. And if you now want some people to do it's gonna be a bronze. That's $3. It's gonna be a silver,
gold,
that's
platinum.
$6. It's gonna be a gold,
silver,
that's $9. And it's gonna be a platinum, that's $20. Okay. Now, when I give you the membership, there's privileges in membership. Correct? Am I right or wrong? What happens is this: some of these videos I've been doing free for everybody. It won't be free for everybody. It'll be only membership only. Okay, because membership has what? Privileges. Okay, so I do some good videos sometimes. I'm not bragging on myself, but I do some good videos. And when you are a member, you're going to be privileged to the good. Now, I might do the same video for the non-members, but it's going to be a watered down version. I'm going to give you the deep inside visions of what I got to give you on a membership, because you deserve it, because you're a member. Membership has its what? Privileges. Okay. All right, so that's what I'm talking about. June coming up. I gave you some time. I just want to spring stuff on you, and you jump and say, "BobbieD, I ain't got no money to save your Monte up, save your ducats up." Let's go.
Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Chichipaya. We didn't say Chichipaya earlier. On our Facebook fan page is called the Philippines Connection. Please like the page, and you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look in the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as recorded, replay allow the ads to run during the video, and we will have a food drive from we start the food drive again in the month of June. That's it. We have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you're a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information as of January 1, 2020. All veterans with a VA card will be having access to benefits. Now, these D gonna do our closing clips.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. This is BobbieD and
take two between listening.
saying take care.
God bless.
And peace.
Thank you, guys. Good night. Good.